as you said, Matt, RB, they have clinched a playoff spot. And for your information, if they win tonight, they will clinch a home playoff spot. And currently, ICCP, who beat RB 2 weeks ago here, they're playing Fenton right now. If they lose and we win, we clinch the first seed. But if they win, we're going to have the second seed. But if we win tonight, we're home, so that's good. We are right now 7-1. Very good record. Our only loss, though, is home. We're 6-0 on the road. And Glenbard South right now, they're 2-2 on the road. So do you think we're going to come back here and win a game at home?
Well, I don't know, Casey. I mean, I think we're better off actually playing away. We seem to be more focused when we play away. I think it's just, it would just be, I mean, yeah, it's going to be cool if they make it at the home area, but, they're doing way better away.
Yeah. Well, here's someone to look out for on the Glenbard South side. They go to the rushing game a lot. They have a junior, number 33. Watch out for him. His name's Sam Cook. On the year, it's been 8 games so far. He's at 1,500 yards rushing and 25 touchdowns. And last 3 games, Matt, combined he's rushed for 750 yards and 14 touchdowns. 2 weeks ago, he had 7 touchdowns on account for 314 rushing yards. So we're going to have to look out for him, but here we go. We have the opening kickoff. Riverside Brookfield is set to receive the ball, led by quarterback Ryan Swift, which has 1,400 yards passing. Here we go. Number 15, he's going to take the ball. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. He finds room to the left. He's going to he's going to spin around. He's going to be down right about the 30-yard line. Here we go. Ryan Swift, he's taking the field for these Bulldogs as he looks to try to clinch a home playoff spot at the new Kennelly Athletic Complex.
Yeah, Casey, I think that's what we need to start doing right now is when we're getting a punt return, we really need to get some good yard coverage because at the last home game, they were just getting murdered on the punt return.
Yeah, that's what we do. Right now, we're going to look for Dean Ziglich. Dean Ziglich has 624 yards and 7 touchdowns on the year. And here we go, Ryan Swift. He looks right. He finds Dean. Dean's going to be at the 40, 45. And he's going to be right down around the 50. That's a 17-yard pickup for Dean Ziglich. And that's how we get started right now.
Yeah, and there we go. We just need that connection right there. Just like before at the last home game, they just didn't have that connection. But right now, it seems like they're doing pretty good, and they look like they're on the same page.
Yeah, that's what we're going to have to look for all game. Dean Ziglich, it's going to be an air game against a running game. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at midfield. They're wearing the nice blue jerseys. Here we go. Yeah, it's a handoff to Jamari Wise. He's going to get around a 3-yard gain. Jamari Wise, he's usually a wide receiver. He's turned running back this year, and that's a gain of around 3.
Yeah, and I think it's important if we just keep moving the ball. We can't just we can't just keep on throwing incomplete passes. When they're rushing the ball, they need to at least get 2 yards every rush because they just can't be so staggered in one spot all the time.
Well, this RB team's coming off a week in which they beat Aurora Central Catholic 41-21, so they're used to the offense. And here we go, 2nd and 7 for the 47-yard line. Ryan Swift, he looks right, he looks left. He's got number 10 wide open. That's a pass to Daniel Moore. Excuse me, that's Sam Falk. Sam Falk. That is a reception of about 14 yards.
And it looks like an injury. That might be okay.
But Sam Folk with the reception. He's a senior. Tonight, mentioned his senior night. And very exciting. We're going to hope Sam Folk is the best.
Yeah, it's a very exciting night for all the senior players today.
Here we go. 1st and 10 Bulldogs from the Raiders' 30-yard line. As we mentioned, the Bulldogs, they haven't been using the running much. They've been spreading it out, though. Ryan Swift is the rushing leader so far with 385 yards rushing on 4 touchdowns. Next best is Alon Carter. He has 42 rushes for 235 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, and let's see if the Bulldogs can get a touchdown in the first quarter because that's what they seem to be doing. They seem to score.
Like they're going to run it here, and that they do. They're going to hand it off to Jamari Wise, and he's going to get a gain of. He's going to be at around the 22-yard line. That's going to be his second rush for 11 yards.
Yeah, and there we go. If you're going to rush the ball, you better get some yards because that's what we need.
Yeah, they're not going to be used to the rushing. RB, they don't rush that much, so they want to cover Dean.
Yeah, they usually want to pass the ball, but hey, maybe it's a game changer today. More rushing.
Maybe it is. But here we go. We have 2nd and 4 from the 24-yard line. Alan Carter's in the backfield. Ryan Swift fakes it to Carter. He's looking left. He's going deep, and flag. There's going to be pass interference. Dean Ziglich is going to get the call for pass interference, and Arby looks like they're going to be at the 1-yard line for the Raiders. First down as we await the call. And Matt, you have any words before the game? Or as right now, as we have a stoppage?
Right now, it just looks like everyone's on the same page for Arby's offense. They're really moving the ball. And if they can get this penalty going, they can get some yard coverage right here from the penalty. It can be really good for the Bulldogs right here.
Yeah, but we're all confused still. But it's a packed house right now here at the new Kennelly Athletic Complex. There was some rain earlier. The rain has stopped, and it's beautiful for tonight's game. Here we go. Pass interference on the Raiders. First and 10 for the Bulldogs on the Raiders' 12-yard line.
Yeah, and Casey, I think right now what they should do is they should have the 2 wide receivers slant out to the sides, and that would be perfect for an end zone touchdown right there.
You seem like you got everything planned out for them, Matt. I think right here, Dean Ziglich, he's on the right. Circle him, look for him. Nope, Ryan Swift wants it himself, and he's going to have a rush for about 2 yards. So.
Yeah, and that's what we usually don't want. We don't want a QB sneak or a QB rush because the past few games, it just has not been working for Ryan Swift.
Do you have any predictions for tonight's game, Matt?
Casey, I think the Bulldogs can really pull it off with a win. They do have a lot of motivation coming in, especially with the 2-game win streak that they have going on.
I think Dean Ziglich can have 100 yards and a touchdown. Right now he's at 20 yards. Here we go. Ryan Swift, he rolls left. He's looking. Oh, pass deflected by the Raiders defender. Very nice play. So we're going to put a big 3rd down and 9 from the 11. They're in field goal territory, but you never know.
In the first few minutes of the game, Glenbard South, their defense was looking a little staggered and a little slow, but right now they're really looking to stop the Bulldogs offense from getting a touchdown because Glenbard's so used to scoring in the first quarter, and especially with a lot of points.
Definitely, but here we go. Big 3rd and 9. Ziglich, he's set up right. Alan Carter's in the backfield. Ryan Swift, he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to take it himself. Ryan Swift is going to be close, and he's going to be down right at the 1-yard line. Very nice one for Ryan Swift. Oh, they're going to give him the touchdown. Be a touchdown, Bulldogs. Ryan Swift with an amazing touchdown. Ryan Swift is the leading rusher, and that's a 9-yard rushing touchdown for Ryan Swift. Big play on 3rd down.
Yeah, and forget what I said. If he's going to do that, if he's going to score a touchdown, let him do a QB sneak.
It was a very nice play. He got it on all the defenders. Here's the extra point, and that's right through the uprights. It's good. Matt, the wind's going from right to left at 12 miles an hour, and that might be big for these field goals.
Yeah,
but
I mean.
As for now, 7-0 Bulldogs. It's big. Let's look for Sean Cook now. Definitely. But,
yeah, it's going to be crunch time for Glenbard.
And, Sean Cook, look for him. The quarterback is Jack Crouch. He's a sophomore, and right now he's at 53% passing for 556 yards and 12 touchdowns, but 8 interceptions. And Dean Ziglich, he has 6 interceptions caught this year so far, so look for Ziglich to try to be a little aggressive here.
And Jack Crouch, for a QB, he is kind of small. He is 5'10". Usually at the QB position, you want to be at least 6 feet tall so you can see over your defenders. So this might be a challenge for Jack Crouch tonight.
Okay, but look for Billy Bear. He's the leading wide receiver. He's got 20 catches for 224 yards and 7 touchdowns this year. But Sean Cook, 25 touchdowns through 8 games. That's 3 touchdowns per game. Matt, do you think we can stop him? We stopped that one running back from St. Edwards. Do you think we can do this? Stop Sean Cook.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Here's the kick.
Very nice kick. It's a line drive. Oh, it's going to be tipped by 2, and it's going to be in the end zone. And it's going to be a touchback.
It's 20
Touch-
yards.
Carter's kick goes into the end zone.
Very nice line drive
Spotted at the
kick.
20-yard
Yeah,
line, where the
Casey,
Raiders
back to
will
what you were
take
saying
over
about
first
the
and
running
10
back. I
from their own
definitely
20.
think that RB's defense can stop their running back. Usually, RB's defense comes out with a lot of energy, and like I said, they might want to blitz around the ends. They want to really have a strong blitz around the ends, so the running back won't come around that much. They want to scare him from coming around.
There
they
we
want
go.
to force him through the middle.
Glenbard South, they have number 7 in for quarterback. That is not Jack Crouch. So, a little different, but he's going to hand it off. That is Sean Cook. No, number 7. Number 7 is Kyle Carley. He's a senior quarterback.
Chased out of bounds
And
by number
looks
11,
like they're going to go to
Jamari
Carley,
Wise.
who's only had 2 passes this entire year. Kyle Carley's going to be the main guy we're looking at, though. So, he's big. Look for that.
From their own 32.
Yeah, and Kyle Carley, from the 2 attempts that he had from passes, he has made 14 yards, and that's just about it. So it looks like they're going to use a fresh player.
Yeah, here we go. That was a 10-yard rush from Carley, and there we go. There's a handoff to number 33, Sean Cook. And that's going to be no gain for Sean Cook. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. But, Matt, Sean Cook, that's the guy to look for. They don't really have much wide receiving besides Billy Bear, but Sean Cook, that's who you got to look for.
Yeah, Sean Cook with a whole total of 1,500 yards. That's plenty.
There we go. Bring down Cook. That's a negative yardage. Let's bring up 3rd down and 9. They look like they're ready for Cook. They've been practicing all week very hard.
Back to the 30-yard line.
Yeah,
They look ready.
RB definitely wants to go to the playoffs. And they're looking
They
to
look
go straight through.
And last year, Glenbard South in the final week beat RB in the final seconds on a Hail Mary that knocked RB out of first place. They ended up playing Glenbard South in the first round of the playoffs and got annihilated 38-7. So we're looking for revenge here.
Looking for a
Missed
sack.
with a sack. Fumble. That's recovered by Purple Peerdenock. And the Bulldogs force a fumble. Recovered by Purple Peerdenock. That was a very key play.
Yeah, and like I said, they come out with that strong defense and all that energy, and it pays off.
That was a very big play. He almost got sacked on a very hard hit, but the ball jars loose on a hit from behind, and here we see the replay. Ryan Swift almost gets the sack, but Alan Carter comes from behind, and he just chops the ball. And Purple Peerdenock right there to get it. Everyone celebrated. This could be big. Take a 2-touchdown lead would be huge for this RB, Riverside Brookfield offense.
RB's really looking to score again.
Here we go. Dean Ziglich, he's in motion from right to left. He's going to be in the slot. He's rolling left. He's going deep, and he's going to overthrow Dean Ziglich. But Ryan Swift, we scored in the first drive during the homecoming game, and then we never scored after. That was their only loss to ICCP, who currently has just started with Fenton. I'll keep you updated as scoring happens with that game. If you just came and started watching, if ICCP loses and RB wins, we take the division lead and win our division.
And home playoff, yeah.
With a win, we clinch a home playoff spot. Currently, we have a playoff spot. A win here gets us a home one, and Ryan Swift miscommunicates with.
And it looked like they had a fake rush right there, and then it was like a PA interception pass right there. It looked like.
Yeah, definitely. He just miscommunication. He overthrows Sam Folk, who's a senior. This isn't his last game, but we have a lot of key guys leaving next year. Ryan Swift, Dean Ziglich, they're all leaving, so we're going to have to rebuild this offense.
Yep, all great players, but we do have incoming freshmen, and they are all great players too. This could be a big future.
Looking like Hunter Hughes, who's the current sophomore quarterback. He's looking like a good replacement for Ryan Swift. But timeout call from the Bulldogs. And as we get our first break in action, Matt, right now, these two teams are ranked pretty close. The Bulldogs in Illinois are ranked 141, and the Glenbard South Raiders 148. But the Glenbard South, they average 38 points per game. Bulldogs only 29. But as we look quarter by quarter, Glenbard South scores 11 points in the first quarter and have not scored in the third quarter yet. So that's when we take over. And RB mainly scores in the second quarter, 13 points.
Well, do you want to hear my prediction?
I would like to hear your prediction.
All right, well, RB is definitely going to go strong in the first and second quarter, and I think at the half, it's going to be probably 14 to 7. And I think Glenbard South is just going to go all out by the half.
It's a bold prediction. I think it'll be 21-0, just the way that this offense is looking. Ryan Swift last week passed for 256 yards, no touchdowns, but he had one rushing touchdown. And there's a nice view of the crowd. Look how full the crowd is right now. But here we go, Ryan Swift. He gets his second possession of the game. He's got a running back to the left of him. Dean Ziglich is set up to the right. Here we go. Blitz is coming. Ryan Swift, he's going wide open. Dean Ziglich. That's going to be a catch. Oh, he's going to be at the 27-yard line. That's going to be a second catch, a 12-yard gain. And Dean Ziglich is now at 30 total yards.
Yeah, and like you say, Casey, move those chains.
Move those chains for another RB first down. There we go, Matt. Dean Ziglich last week, not as loud as he's going this week. He only had 4 catches for 55 yards last week. This week already 2 for 30. And it's looking like Dean Ziglich is going to break out for this game. Here we go. With Miskowski to the right. He's going to hand it off to Miskowski for a gain of about 1. John Miskowski, he's the third leading rusher for the Bulldogs with 186 total rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. But Brandon Curtin, who's the head coach for RB, he seems to know how to spread around this offense. They're always on their toes. You don't know if Swift's going to pass it to Ziglich. You don't know if he's going to take it for himself, hand it off to Carter. Right now they're in an I formation. Purple Peardenach to the left and Carter to the right of Swift. 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs at the Raiders 24. He hands it off to Carter. Carter's going to get a gain of about 1. But, so you never know. Dean Ziglich, they were all focused on Dean, but here we go. Big 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and this is where you need to switch it up now. 2 rushes didn't work. Now you need to pass it.
Dean Ziglich, I think he'll get the pass. No doubt about it.
3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs from the Raiders.
Yeah, but yet again, we can't only rely on Dean Ziglich. We do need to, because sooner or later they're gonna put double coverage on Dean.
Yeah, but then again, Ryan Swift can just roll in the pocket, find some room. He's going to fake it. He's got room in the left. He's got Dean. And Dean Ziglich. Oh, that's not Dean Ziglich. That is number 84. That wasn't Ziglich.
That's good for a Bulldog first down.
Or was it?
That was Declan Lanham.
1st and 10
Declan Lanham? He's a junior. He's number 84.
Bulldogs are in business
But,
at the Raider 11.
I'm sorry, I saw the 4. I thought it was Dean, but you were right, Matt. They're not going to rely on Dean this entire game.
Yep, and
Number
I don't
8.
know how they heard me, but they definitely switched it up and got some yards.
Here we go. 2 running backs behind Swift on a first down from the Raiders 11. 6 minutes left. It's going to be a flea flicker. Alan Carter is going to – they try a flea flicker, and Alan Carter intercepted. And that's big in the end zone. Alan Carter, he had a flea flicker work. He had on the year 2 passes, 2 completions, 43 yards, and a touchdown pass, which was completed to Dean Ziglich a few weeks back. But here we go. Here's Alan Carter, the running back, and he just throws it. And very nice jump by the defender.
Yeah, great catch.
Very nice. Hats off to him.
This might be part of my prediction, and look at the rain is starting to fall again. Here's the play.
There we go. Cook, who just gets around 2 yards. He has 4 rushes for 0 yards right now. So they're stopping him. They might have to start giving it to their main wide receivers now.
And
Billy Bear.
Just so people know, football players hate the rain. The ball gets slippery.
It's hard to grip.
Yeah, everything is just all slippery, and you just can't keep up with anything.
Let's just hope that the footballs are inflated properly. As here we go, Sean Cook, 2 yards rushing. But, yeah, the rain, it's a very light rain. in the sophomore game it was much heavier, so it's died down a
Ball
bit.
carrier.
And
Dropped by number
right now we got 3rd
63.
and 7, trying to have the
At the
second
Rios for the
straight 3
Bulldogs.
and out for these Glenbard South Raiders,
Gain out to
which
the
would be
23,
big.
3rd
That
and
you have
7
good
for
field
Glenbard
position, the
South
Bulldogs,
at their own
depending on the
23.
how long this punt will be.
Yeah, and
Here we
Glenbard's
go.
gonna have to throw
Carly,
it down
he's
deep.
going, and he's gonna have a completed pass
Yep, and there's the great
Oh,
yard coverage right
That
there.
was to number 14. Number 14 is Justin Kliskowski. He's a junior. He's 5'9".
40-yard line.
And that's
first down.
Kliskowski's first reception of the year. So
Gain of 16 on that
he
play.
might have been
First
hurt
and
all
10
year,
Glenbard
but that
South
is
from
his
their own
first catch
40.
of the year. Kliskowski.
Well, good for him,
Good for a first down. That's
especially when it's the last game.
Here we go, Sean Cook. He finds some opening, and that's going to be a gain of about 8. Sean Cook is in positive yards now. He's got 10 rushing yards. But
Cook, the ball carriers.
definitely got to look for Cook.
Gives a hit on that play
That's the
to
main
number
guy you
11,
got to look
Jamari
for.
Wise for the
It'd be
Bulldogs.
surprising
Gain of 7.
if they pass it more than they run
Second
it.
and 3 for the
Yeah,
Raider 47.
I think RB's defense is gonna have to start playing a zone right now, like a safety blitz zone. That's
Definitely.
pretty much their main defense that they've played all year, and it's been working.
It works, but
Why
you
stop
know,
now?
Dean Ziegler, I think he'll get an interception for this game. I don't know what I don't have any stats on Carly, but he seems like he's
The ball
gonna
carrier
throw
dropped by
very
Wilson.
aggressively, and you make mistakes when you try to be too aggressive.
Gain of
Well,
2 on that play.
he's looking very
3rd and
determined right
1
now. He's looking to
For the Raiders,
get some
just
good
short of
passing yards.
midfield at their own 49.
And I talked to Dean earlier before the game, and he said that the offense just needs to keep doing what they're doing. I asked him about the defense, and he said that he just tries one play at a time to help this team win. Here we go, run to Cook, and he's gonna be stuffed. That's gonna be a big 3rd and 1 stop for these Bulldogs.
Cook, the
It's gonna have
ball
a
carrier.
4th down and short.
Met by
They're
Evans.
at midfield. I
Bulldogs
think
at
they'll
the
go
line of
for it.
scrimmage.
Yeah, and there's that safety zone blitz right there. You know, you just have
Just
maybe
crosses
one guy in the
midfield.
safety area, and you just have
That gain is
2
good
people in
for
the
a Raider
zone,
first down.
and then you have the
Oh.
rest of the
10
people
for
blitzing.
Glenbard South at
Ref
midfield.
gave it in favor of these Raiders. The gain of 2. That was very generous. But first
too
down
generous.
at the 50 for the Raiders. Here we go. Carly, he hands it up. He's going to fake it to Cook. He's looking. He's going to get a throw out of
his
bounds.
pass
He
is
almost
complete.
was sacked. He
Get the
luckily was out of the
coverage on
pocket.
play
No
to Jamari
intentional
Wise.
grounding. But not much going on from this offense.
And some of
Second
these
and 10 for the Raiders
quarterbacks,
in
what they do
midfield.
is when they see a defender looking to sack them, they get scared and they don't
get out
throw
of
the
that
ball.
pocket so they don't have to do intentional grounding. But 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at midfield. The rain slowing down again. No rain right now currently, but a gorgeous night here in Brookfield, Illinois.
Wind seems to be picking up.
Confusion there, but Carly's going to get a run of about
Carly, the ball
5.
carrier.
He's at 15 yards rushing so far. That's more than Cook. So just thought I'd say that, throw it out there. Cook, who is through 3 games right now, 750 yards rushing, and
Down to
he's
the
just been
Bulldogs.
amazing.
44-yard line.
But that's what we said about
Third down
the running back
for
from St.
Glenbard
Edwards, and we
South.
stopped
3rd
him.
and 4.
We
Bulldogs
injured him
44.
for that game. Hopefully, I don't want to see Cook go down because it's fun to watch him.
Yeah, I mean, everyone is just great right now.
But here we
Both
go,
teams
3rd
are
and
playing
4. It's a fake. He's looking. He's got a wide open.
Big hit.
Very nice catch by number 32. That's Drew Vaza. He's a
Carly's
freshman.
pass is complete.
Defender's hurt really, really, really bad.
The offense,
He's looking
he
horrible
got
right now.
completely annihilated.
Both of them are down.
A high hit. That's why football is such a dangerous sport. But that's a Glenbard South first down. And crowd has a little silence as we hope that
Yeah, in case
Vaza
we hate to see
better.
this. We hate to see injured players.
we saw it happen to the running back from St. Edwards, as I said earlier. But, it's just the price of playing the game. And but
Number 32 for Glenbard is up.
Drew Vaza, he's a
But,
freshman. Very big freshman.
Our defensive player is down still.
I can't identify who's down for the defense, but they might need
Yeah, and this is a
a stretcher.
big stunner for RB if this is serious.
Uh,
Well, Casey, what's your
bad.
prediction so far?
like I said, Dean Ziegler, 100 yards and a touchdown. He's at, from our count, 2 catches, 30 yards. I think Ryan Swift's going to pass for 250 yards, have 2 touchdowns. But I'm going to throw out my bold prediction right here, Matt. David Purple-Pierdenach, 2 touchdowns rushing. He leads the team in tackles. He's always getting the goal line carries from 1 or 2 yards. And David Purple-Pierdenach has 3 touchdowns this year, only 36 rushing yards. So as we see, he only gets the goal line carries. So 2 touchdowns for Purple-Pierdenach.
It would be nice if we can get a replay for that hit, because it looked like a huge hit, and plus we can see who the player was.
And I also think Dean Ziegler, who's going to get 100 yards, they're going to double team like you said. We're going to go to Zach Whitkin, who has 9 catches for 133 yards. That's 37 yards per catch. And
he's getting up right
no
now.
touchdowns yet. Everyone standing as number 11, that's Jamari Wise. That'd be a big loss if Jamari Wise, the wide receiver turned running back, goes
Looks
down.
like his head just might be shooken up. Hopefully nothing serious.
He's limping here we go. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 32-yard line. We'll keep you updated with Jamari Wise's status.
Yeah, and Jamari Wise is just getting walked away right now. They look like they're going to lay him down, check him out. Hopefully he's okay.
1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Yep.
The Bulldogs,
And,
33.
Right now, this ICCP Fenton game is still 0-0 in the first quarter. Here we go, Sean Cook with a gain of about 1 or 2. But RB, they seem to know how to stop Sean Cook right now. It's going to be big if we can continually shut him down, and they're going to have to be forced to pass.
Now, what do you think about
2nd
Ryan
and
Swift
9
being
for the
on the
Raiders.
defense? What if he gets injured?
I don't know who the backup is, but you definitely don't want that to happen. Here we go, Carly, wide open. Wide open was number 23, and he's excited. I'd be excited. That's Javonis Hawkins.
Big throw, great
He's
catch.
a senior, and that was a gain. He's down at the 2. That's a 31-yard reception for Hawkins, who has just 7 catches for 48 yards, and that was a 30-yard gain for Hawkins.
Yep, and this is just going to be crunch time for RB's defense. They have to stop this if they want to get their
Sean
good lead.
Cook going for touchdown number 26, and he is going to get stuffed. Not today, Cook. And his defense, good goal line defense so far. In week 1, they stopped 2 potential 4th down and 1 from Morton Mustangs in week 1. So they're used to goal line stuffs. Edwin Rios and David Purple-Pierdenach, they lead that defensive line. So here we go, 2nd and 2. Sean Cook, and he's going to be down right about the 1-yard line.
And here, RB's defense is definitely shutting them down right now.
And man, this is a packed house right now. Just underneath 1 minute left in this first quarter. To recap on the first drive, Ryan Swift with a 9-yard rushing touchdown, but nothing else.
Yeah, and Glenbard, if they want to get a good tie, they need to get one right.
Touchdown.
Yeah, there's a touchdown.
Sean Cook, touchdown number 26. He has 20 rushing yards and a touchdown. That's his. I think he's had a touchdown every game, Matt. That's his 26th touchdown. Some colleges are going to be lucky to have him. He's only a junior, though. So, big senior year for Sean Cook expected for next year.
Well, it has just gotten a whole lot more interesting.
It's silent. That Alan Carter interception is looking big. We could have had a 2-possession lead. The kick, a lefty kicker. And right through the upright, 7-7. We have a tie game here with 40 seconds left here at the Kennelly Athletic Complex.
Yeah, and it looks like Jamari Wise, he's not down on the bench anymore. They seem to have taken him maybe to the locker room. He might be out the whole game. We hope he's not. We hope he's okay.
We'll keep you updated. But Ryan Swift right now, he's at 42 yards passing, 11 yards rushing, and out of 42 yards, 30 yards to Dean Ziegler. So, Matt, prediction for this drive?
Well, like I said at the beginning of the game, I was saying that the Bulldogs would lead 14-7 at the end of the second quarter, and it looks like right now it actually could be possible.
I don't see them scoring in 40 seconds, but I do see them making it to the 30-yard line with
Well,
Ryan
yeah.
Swift is amazing. His hand is so. He's got a hot hand. It's either he's cold or he's got a hot hand. Remember,
Yeah, he's
3
on
weeks
or
ago
off sometimes.
against ICCP here was homecoming. He scored on the first drive, nothing the rest of the game. That was our only loss, 21-7.
Yeah, but both teams played a great game. It was just a
Bulldogs.
really tough game. A lot of pressure on that game, but they seem to have covered.
Here we go, the kick. Number 15, he's going to receive it. He's at the 20, 25. He's going to be knocked down right around the 32-yard line.
Taking Cheminsky at the 13.
Big scruffle down there.
So here we go, Ryan Swift. He's going to have 33 seconds left. If you just turned in, I'm Casey Valletta. He's Matt Angio, and right now we're doing the Bulldogs Game of the Week live from the Kennelly Athletic Complex. It's 7-7, and we're in a stalemate here as the Bulldogs look to take their second lead of the game. Ryan Swift.
Yep, still a wind effect going on here. There's a little bit of sprinkle.
Yeah, no rain. No rain, basically.
Basically,
Alan Carter, he's looking. He throws it right to Carter. It's going to be a gain of about 3. And that's probably going to be our last play of the quarter. Clock goes down to 20. We'll have one more play.
Yeah, I think RB should get one more play in before the end of the
Don't look for
quarter.
anything long. This isn't a need for a Hail Mary.
We don't need a Hail Mary. We just
10 seconds left on the clock.
10 yards the minimum.
Glenbard South. Gain of 1 on the play.
Friday night
Second and 9
football.
for the Bulldogs.
Beautiful night. 2 seconds. 1 second they get it in. And it's going to be Ryan Swift. He's going to take it for a gain of about, he keeps going. He shakes off a tackle.
Yep, there we go.
That's a gain of about 5 for Swift. That's going to end the first quarter of play. Ryan Swift, he's been a key playmaker right now. Dean Zieglich is on pace for 120 yards. And you got to look out for Sean Cook, who had his first touchdown, which just happened last drive, and that is your first quarter recap.
Yeah, it's close game. Tie game, 7-7.
Matt, I want a bold second quarter prediction.
Second quarter prediction, Bulldogs score one more time, make it up to 14. I think Raiders are going to get to about the 10-yard line when they get the ball down there. And I think RB's defense is going to shut them down. And like I said at the beginning of the game, it's going to be 14-7.
I don't see any field goals. I think 21-14. These two teams look like they have met much potential to each at least score once, maybe twice before this quarter ends. Sean Cook, he just needs to find a hole and he can get an 80-yard touchdown. And Dean Zieglich, he just needs to find a gap. He can get a very long touchdown. He's fast. He's quick to the feet.
Yeah, and Jamari Wise is back on the bench. He just seems to be
He's talking
sitting
to
out.
a trainer.
Maybe just a little bit of a break. That's good.
I'm going to give a big shout out to William Fry. He's the athletic trainer here at Riverside Brookfield. He tries to get the players back into the game as quick as possible, but safety comes first. Here we go. Swift on 3rd and 1. He's going to get enough for a Bulldogs first down. Ryan Swift with a QB sneak. He's at 5 rushes for 17 yards.
Move those chains.
Move those chains, as I usually say. But just behind midfield is Ryan Swift.
Yeah, Casey, I think I need a slogan. Yours is move those chains. I don't know what mine should be.
Well, Matt, if we can win this game, everyone here at YouTube and RBTV can hear us talk one last time, hopefully more than once.
Yeah, if we can get
win here puts us a home game in the playoffs, and Alan Carter's going to have a rush. It was a late handoff. That's me a loss of 3. And that's going to put us right at the 11-minute mark in the second quarter, 7-7. And we're all hoping here for an RB win, looking for their first win in the history of the Kennelly Athletic Complex, which was very nicely built here over the summer and the fall.
Yep, definitely a big game.
Tip the caps to the workers. Man, I also have a catchphrase, have yourself a night, but no one's deserved that catchphrase just yet.
I think mine will be whammy.
Whammy.
Whammy. All right.
That'll be cool. But 2nd and 14, that was a loss of 4 for Allen. Swift, he's going to fake the handoff, and he's going to take it himself. He's going to gain those 4 yards back.
With the ball carrier.
So he's
stopped by
at
number 48,
20 yards
Daniel
rushing
Hahn.
on 6 rushing attempts. And
Yeah, Ryan Swift definitely needs to throw a pass pretty soon because they're going to need some yard coverage if they want to get somewhere right
they
now.
do 3rd and 9. Look for Dean Ziegler to get a ball. Or Declan Lanham, you know. He's that junior that no one looks for him to get the ball, and he can just take it and go. But here we go, 3rd down. It's a handoff to Carter. Carter's got speed. He's going to try to push. He's just going to get it just behind the 1st down marker.
Yep.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 1. They're at midfield. It wouldn't be much of a risk to go for it.
It looks like they are. They're moving their defense in right now.
4th and 2 right
Looks like
now.
they're just they're going to punt it off.
Yeah,
Why risk it, you know?
you never know.
You do have a lot to lose.
That ICCP game against Fenton, still 0-0. A big shock. But
Quarterback keeps the punt for the Bulldogs.
Pearl Pierdenok, he's right behind the snapper, and Alan Carter, he's going to punt it. It's usually Dean Zieglich, but that's a nice punt.
Perfect punt.
They're going to
Far
try to get
back.
it down. And will they get it? They're going to get it. That's a perfect punt. It's going to be touchback. And I thought that was a very nice punt. So close to getting it down to 1. Declan Lanham holding the ball.
And number 26, Devontae Mikkel, just got so much speed. He's a quick dude.
He was a track star at S.E. Gross Middle School.
Yeah, not to mention he's one of my gym leaders. He's a pretty cool guy.
Very nice guy. Hats off to Devontae. He's a senior. And here we go. Dean Zieglich, he's the safety back there. Ryan Swift is middle linebacker. And I want Ryan Swift to get a sack. And Pro Pierdenok, it looks like a blitz is coming. Just to warn Carly. Kyle Carly right now, not much, but Sean Hook
Looks like a sack.
brought down by number 17, David Pro Pierdenok. And Sean Cook, his 1 touchdown was a gimme. He's at the 1. When you're that strong,
Loss of 4 on that play.
you
Back to the Raiders.
definitely can
60-yard
just
line.
put in 3 feet.
For the
And
Raiders.
in high school, you do a lot of conditioning, so they're used to being able to throw 2 guys to the ground for running back.
Yeah, keep an eye on RB's defense. They are
That was a loss of 4 for Cook.
full of energy right now.
2nd and 14. Oh. And here we go. Right there, that's a 5-yard gain for the wide receiver.
Harley's pass is complete.
Who was that completed to? Hawkins. Hawkins
Gain
was
out to the Raider
gain
22-yard
of
line.
6. He has 2 catches for 36. And here we go, 3rd and 8 for the Raiders from their own 22-yard line. And here we go, Carly, he rolls left. He's looking, and that's going to be a drop ball by number 14, Justin Cizowski. And Cizowski right now, he has 20 yards.
Is incomplete. Bring up
Yep.
4th down.
And that's going to make up a
4th
big
and 8
4th
for
and
the
8.
Raiders.
Bulldogs are going to get the ball
22.
back. And here we go. Ryan Swift, he's going to have good field position.
Yeah, Bulldogs defense is looking perfect right now.
And Dean Ziegler, he's set up just past the 50 to receive this, so they should be just around midfield on this punt. Oh, it's a botch snap, and the Bulldogs are going to be down. The Bulldogs are going to have about the 1-yard line. Very smart job from the punter. He was down in the end zone. That would have been a safety, but he rolled over just before being touched. And that's going to be
perfect coverage.
Matt, David Pierdenok, touchdown right here.
Yep.
Here we go. They got Alan Carter and David Pierdenok for the running backs. They're either that or it's gonna be a slant touchdown to Dean Zieglich.
We're gonna need this.
But
Yeah, we're gonna need this right now. It's
that's
very
gonna
important.
be a big play. The botch snap. Michigan lost to Michigan State a week and a half ago on that exact play. Here we go. Alan Carter. He's behind,
Going in.
and it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's going to be Ryan Swift, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
Whammy. There you go. I said it. There's the slogan.
That's his 2nd touchdown for Ryan Swift. That brings him to 6 rushes
Swift on the
for
1-yard
20
carry on the
yards
third
and 2
at keeper.
touchdowns. Brian Swift, that's going to be his 6th rushing touchdown of the year.
Solana went to attempt the
So
extra point.
he's trying to catch up
The
to Sean
extra
Cook there.
point
You know,
is
he's just
good.
20 behind.
And the hold of Ziegler.
Yeah,
But
here
brings excitement into this
Bulldogs
crowd.
lead,
my prediction is
14-7.
coming into play. 14. It could be 14-7 at the end of the second, or 14-10.
Replay, everybody pushing him ahead. I really wanted Purple Pierre not to get the ball there. I thought he was. But, you know, touchdown nonetheless, 14-7 in favor of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and what you want to do in those kind of situations when you're like first and goal, if you're gonna do a QB sneak, you want everyone behind the QB and just push the
him.
QB in. That's all you gotta do.
Ryan Swift, he should be on the Chicago Bears. I mean, that'd be a good combo, Matt Forte and Ryan Swift.
Yeah, I mean,
Dual threat. And
just be like the combo for.
the cheerleaders, they're throwing out T-shirts or footballs. They're throwing out rubber footballs to the crowd. This crowd is all on their feet.
Yeah, everybody's
The
pumped
volley
up
is
right
ranked
now.
to
Very
back
excited.
For the Raiders.
And here we go. The Raiders
Carter on the kickoff
trying
for the
to come
Bulldogs.
back after that botched snap, which could have resulted in a punt at the midfield, but they're down at the 1. A nice punt is going to be
Perfect punt.
kicked in the end zone for a
Sails through the
touchback.
end zone.
That was a beauty punt.
Yeah.
Touchback.
And there's that wind
Raiders will
effect,
have the
pushing the
ball.
ball all
Yeah,
the
but
way
the wind's
down.
going from right to left, so that
From
wind
their own
definitely
20-yard line.
carried the punt, or the kickoff.
And shout out to both teams' fans.
It's cold.
It's cold. It's sprinkling rain. That just shows how much.
There was a
They wanna watch
100%
this
chance
game.
of rain for the start of this game, but you know there is no rain. So
There is a miracle when it comes to football.
yep, there we go. Carly, he's gonna hand it off to Cook. Cook's gonna have a gain of 1, and that's a big storyline of the game. Sean Cook, who has 26 rushing touchdowns right now, has been brought
Cook,
to
the
just
ball carrier.
10 rushes for 21 yards.
One on that play.
Now, what do you think plays a big factor in the Bulldogs' winning record?
Give a stop on
Defense
that
or
play for the
offense?
loss to
Offense.
Wilson.
Definitely,
Ryan
yeah.
Swift,
Second and 11
just a big
from their
playmaker.
19
Dean
for
Ziegler,
Glenbard South.
and you gotta give it to Ryan Swift's running. His feet work just as well as his arm does. Oh, it's a very nice QB sneak. Carly going rushing to the left. That's gonna be a gain of just about 3 yards. Everyone thought Cook was gonna get the ball. Carly is bringing up 3rd and 8
for the Bulldogs.
for these Raiders,
Gain out to
and
the
they have not been
24-yard
able to
line.
get to midfield.
Gain up
But look for that deep pass. Carly's been able
5
to
on that play to
convert
bring
big
up
3rd downs with these deep bombs.
3rd and 6 for the
Yeah,
Raiders.
we would like to go back to key players for RB: Dean Ziegler, Ryan Swift, Zach Witkin, John Miaskowski, and
Here we go, 3rd and
this
6.
is a play.
He's gonna go deep like he always does. 23 wide open. That's gonna be big catch to
Big.
Jovanis Hawkins. A gain. He's at a gain of around 25. He's got 3 catches for 60 yards. Looking like Dean Ziegler out there. But Matt, 3rd down. He likes throwing it deep. He
That
takes
was a-
risks, but he made Aaron Rodgers throw right into the arms of the running receiver. He led him, and that's Jamari Wise with the tackle.
Yeah.
Good to see Jamari back out there.
That was a whammy catch.
That was a deal for dime, as ESPN would say. He's going deep again, and he's just going to overthrow the wide receiver. Number 32 was the intended receiver, Drew Vaza, who went down earlier in this game. Good to see everyone who got hurt earlier back.
Yeah, we never like to see injured
Second and
people
10
out
Raiders
the whole game.
From the Bulldogs,
But
48.
here we go. This Bulldogs defense got to watch out not only for Cook, but these long throws. These long passes are going to get to them as Kyle Carly is just approaching
Here's
80
the play
yards.
they're running through.
But here we go. Yeah, run. Cook. What did I say, Matt? He needs just a little hole, and that's a 20-yard rush by Cook. That brings him to, finally, that doubles his rushing from 20 to 40 rushing yards now.
Now, the Bulldogs defense is doing what they're supposed to do. They are playing a blitz on the tight ends,
Give the stop on
and
that play to
they're
Jamari
forcing
Wise.
the running back to come in through the middle.
1st and 10 Raiders. the
But
Bulldogs,
don't forget,
26.
he has a hole through the middle. So you do have to cover that as well.
Now, Matt, do you see number 8 out there, Billy Bear? He's the leading receiver for these Raiders, but I don't see him out on the field. I hope he's not hurt. But Sean Cook, that's going to be a rush, no gain.
Yeah, and it seems to be Glenbard's key players haven't been playing today.
Took the ball
Maybe it's
carrier,
just because it's the
give him a
last
gain
game
of
of the
1.
season. They want to use their
Initial hit for
players.
Ryan
Well,
Swift.
maybe the quarterback Kyle Carley was hurt and now he's back because he only had
Gain
2
down to the Bulldog
passes before this
25-yard
game.
line. 2nd and 9
That's
Raiders.
true.
Mainly Jack Crouch was the main quarterback with the stats. He was a sophomore, but Carley's back. He's ready. He wants to beat RB for a 3rd consecutive time. As he looks right, he rolls. He's got room. He's going deep, and he's just going to overthrow
Carley's
number
pass
80. It
fails
was
out of
too
the end
far. He
zone.
had him open too far.
Incomplete. Bring
That
up
was
3rd
Peter
down for the
Jeske,
Raiders. 3rd and 9.
Junior, 6'1", 160,
Yep.
the intended
At the
receiver.
Bulldog 25.
But they've only gone to Hawkins and Kliskowski, and they're avoiding some of the main wide receivers with all the stats. Billy Bear, Jimmy Abol, and TJ Springfloat.
Yeah, but, you know, I don't think it's time for a change yet. It seems to be whatever RB's offense is doing, they're just doing fine right now.
And here Hawkins, he's to the right. He's looking left. He's going to just underthrow the
Carley's
intended
pass is
receiver, number
incomplete.
14, Kliskowski. He wants Kliskowski.
Yeah, and the rain is coming down again, but not too heavy. It's a
Intended for
light
Kliskowski.
sprinkle.
Not enough to see on the camera, but
Bring up
No,
4th
yeah,
down.
just
4th and 9 Raiders.
a little
at the
false
Bulldog
sprinkle.
25.
here we go. 4th and 9. Do they have faith in this kicker? Looks like they don't. Carley's back out here for 4th and 9. Look for his deep passes that have been working. Hawkins has caught the last 2 big 3rd downs. So I think look to the very right, number 32, to get the pass.
Yeah, Glenbard's going to really look for this touchdown right
Here
now.
we go. Looking to the right. And that's going to be another 3rd straight conversion. And that's going to be a catch to the big tight end, number 80.
Carley's pass
And
is
it's
complete
that's
to
going to
number
be
80.
Peter Jeske. That's a wide receiver, Peter
Peter
Jeske,
Jeske.
with the pass. Yeah,
and the gain of 15.
Peter Jeske is a
Give the stop on
junior.
that play to
He is
Joey
6'1",
Swallow.
and he's 160 pounds.
He only has 62 yards this year total
First
on
and
3
10 for the
catches
Raiders
and
at
1
the Bulldogs
touchdown.
13.
But you know,
That's
you-
actually not bad. 3 catches, 66 yards.
in 8 games, but then again,
Yeah, that's
62
true.
yards compared to Cook, who has 1,500.
Yeah, that's definitely a big changer right there.
Carley on the quarterback keeper.
Carley's going to take this QB sneak there. That's going to be a gain of 7. But, yeah, here we go. Now the rain's coming
Yeah,
down.
the rain's
Down to the
really
Bulldogs.
coming
Rain's
down.
coming down hard now. So, not our
But-
miracle is getting taken away.
Yeah, but this game is not going to stop.
Yeah, all the umbrellas are coming out now. Look for those in the stands. There's a
Second
good
and
view of the
4.
cheerleaders for all you watching at home. But here he goes, 2nd and 4. And Carley's going to sneak it in for
Carley
a
on the
touchdown.
quarterback keeper. That's
Carley,
good for
30 rushing
a
yards.
Raider
It's
touchdown,
a
7
battle
yards.
for QB touchdowns. Carley with a
Yep.
rushing
For Kyle
touchdown. All
Carley
touchdowns rushing
And
so
a Raider
far.
touchdown.
Little bit of a
4 calls remaining
surprise.
in the first half.
Yep.
Two,
Bulldogs
2 for
14,
Swift,
Raiders
1 for
13.
Carley, 1 for Cook. Look for the wide receiving to come out and break through as teams now look to stop the run.
Yeah, and this game is a whole lot more interesting.
Matt, sorry to say your prediction is wrong.
Yeah, it is.
I said 21-14. I'm still
Penalty
possibility.
flag on the field.
It's weird to see a lefty kicker. You don't see much of those.
There is a flag on the field.
And it's going to be a false start. Bringing the kickback
Penalty
5
is
more
against
yards.
Glenbard
That might be
South.
different because he's kicking into
Illegal
the wind now.
procedure.
Yeah, and
That'll
this
cost the
this
Raiders
actually could be
5.
really big for the
Retry
Bulldogs
extra
right now.
point.
They could, if Glenbard misses this kick right now, Bulldogs will have a 1-point advantage.
Yeah, and the Raiders averaging 40 yards, 40 points a game, looking to try to meet their average.
Extra point
Yeah,
for
the pressure
Glenbard
is
South.
on the kicker right now.
Another
Penalty
flag.
flag on the field.
And that's going to be false start, I think. That's why the flag was thrown before they got a chance to do anything.
Yeah, and this might be even more bad for the kicker.
Yeah, but,
And they moved it
here we
back
go.
up.
Very
Looks like
nice.
Neutral
That's
zone
offsides
infraction
on the
against
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
And
Will
Well,
cost them 5 yards.
those 2 penalties just pretty much
They
cancels
cancel
out
out
each
each
other.
Again to attempt the extra points for the Raiders.
in high school, you can't add yards to the extra point, so that would be 5 yards added to the kickoff, the return of the spot of the kickoff. So now both of those penalties are canceled out. But here we go, lefty kicker. A lefty kicker that comes to mind is Sebastian Janikowski for the Oakland Raiders. Yeah, but I can't think of many other lefty kickers. But so they're very rare. Here we go. That's good. 14-14. We're in our second
The extra
stalemate
point attempt is
here at the
good.
Kennelly
4:12
Athletic
remaining
Complex.
in the first half.
Yeah,
Riverside
no,
Brookfield
14,
Bulldogs are
Raiders
7-1. The
14.
Raiders 5-3.
And Jamari Wise is back out there. He is playing, so happy that he's back out and he's not hurt too bad.
Now, bold
Oh.
predictions? Any more?
Actually, I want to go to the key players for Glenbard. You okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine. As we have 4 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first half, and we're 14-14.
Now we got Sean Cook for the running back on Glenbard, Billy Bear, and Jimmy Ebel.
Yeah, Jimmy
Those are the
Ebel
key players for
has
today's
not got a
game.
pass yet. A little shocker. I'm not sure if he's on the field, but we won't know until Glenbard South gets the ball back, if, in fact, they do get this ball back, because Swift, he can drain the clock. But here we go.
Yeah, and a nice tactic for
Gallowich on the
all
kickoff
football teams
for
really
the
is
Raiders.
they like to save their best players at the end of the game so they can get clutch throws and clutch catches.
Yeah,
So
Ryan
that
So that
Swift.
might be the case here.
I like calling him Captain Clutch.
Captain Clutch, there
Yeah.
we go.
Oh, that's not a good kick.
He's going to flag it down right there.
Kick is
And he's
taken
going to take
by
a fair catch
Miskowski
by
at the Bulldogs'
John
36-yard
Miskowski.
line.
You haven't seen his brother lately, Zach Miskowski, who's a tight end, but hopefully the Miskowski brothers
Bulldogs are in
can
business.
get a little
First
stir
and
into this
10
game.
from their own
Yeah, that'd
36.
be
There's
actually
yep,
quite a sight.
there's a
Both brothers out there
through
making
the
plays.
sidelines. Prepare to knock. Come on, man. I had a bold prediction on you.
I'm putting money on him.
Nah, no money on Pribble
Yeah.
Pierdonac, but definitely want him to do good. All wide receivers set up to the right. Alan Carter set up to the right. No one on the left. Look for Swift to run left. Oh, nope. Throw it right. Wide open.
Number
That's a very
15.
nice catch and run by number 15.
Perfect spin juke right there.
Swift
So much
pass
agility.
complete to Zeminski near
Zeminski.
midfield out to the 49-yard line.
But very nice pass. And that's going to be a 15-yard, 10-yard gain for Zeminski.
First down, Bulldogs.
And
at their own
move those
49.
chains for Riverside Brookfield.
Move him up.
First down. I love saying that. Hopefully we see that a
Drop
lot.
Back number 10.
Number 10, Sam Folk. That's going to be a catch and run for about another 15 yards. Sam Folk, 2
Brought down
catches
by
for 27
number 20,
yards.
Nick D'Ambra.
And Ryan Swift's had
For the
70
Raiders, that's the
yards
game-
passing,
a gain
along with
down
20
to
yards
the
rushing.
Raider 34-yard
So
line.
Ryan
First and
Swift,
10 Bulldogs at the Raiders
almost good enough
34.
to have himself a night, but not quite yet. I don't want to say that before halftime.
And they're having a no huddle right now.
Yeah, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. He's looking left. He's
Looks
going
to
to
be
roll
running
himself.
through.
And it's going to be a gain of about 2-3. He's going to get pushed. That offensive line is going to push him for 5 more. Hopefully we can get a replay on that, but as we say, offensive line, the play's never over. You got to push your quarterback. He's got 25
Yeah,
yards rushing now.
A gain of 8
Great thing
yards.
about Ryan Swift is that he's huge and he can just pummel the defender.
Look
at
at
him
this
right here.
replay.
Gain down to
He
the
has
Raiders'
amazing legs and
27-yard
amazing
line.
arm. And it looks like he's just going to
Second
gain a
and
1.
3 for the
And
Bulldogs.
everybody
3
pushing him
people he
ahead.
pushes. Yeah, and that's a good thing.
That's a beautiful play. The rain is starting to come down heavy now.
The offensive line was pushing Ryan Swift in there.
There we go. Hopefully the ball's not slippery, but he's going. And Sam Folk with a catch, and he keeps going. Sam Folk.
Yeah,
That's
he's
going to
still
be a
going.
gain of 22. Move those chains for another
Deep in the Raider
Bulldogs.
territory,
First
inside
down,
the 5.
22-yard gain
Give that
from
pass to
Swift to
number
Folk.
11,
He's got 3
Ryan
catches
Willis
now
for the
for a
Raiders.
total of 50 yards. He
Bulldogs
has more
are
than
in
Dean
business.
Ziegler does.
First and goal
Ryan
at
Swift
the
has
Glenbard
92
South 4.
yards passing. He's looking good. My poll prediction was 250.
Yep.
Matt,
I
come up
don't
here
know,
to
dude.
knock. Let's go. Let's go. Dean Ziegler is the only receiver to the far left, way far left, though. It'd have to be a slant. But, Ryan Swift going for his 3rd straight touchdown run. Nope. Alan
like a
Carter,
rushing
you
Alan
can have
Carter.
it. And he's going to get down about the 1. Just ready for this
Carter, the
quarterback
ball
sneak.
carrier,
And his helmet's off.
carries it down
Yeah, and right
inside
now
the
I
Raider
think there
2.
should be a quarterback sneak. And like I said, they should just
Dropped by a
all
Glenbard
push Ryan
South
Swift into
defender.
the end zone.
Alan Carter, he's a 2-sport athlete. He does play Riverside Brookfield Bulldogs baseball under Dallas Till's coaching.
Second and goal
But here
for
we
the
go,
Bulldogs.
2nd and goal. He's got Miskowski and Purple Pierdonac behind Swift. Dean Ziegler to the left, but look for the sneak. They're all ready for the sneak. Offsides. That's
Here we
a
go.
offsides on the
Field.
Raiders. Half the distance to the goal line. We're going to move from the 2-yard line to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and this is when you really need to use the QB sneak. You don't want to risk a throw because that's risking an interception.
Encroachment is the professional term. I want to sound as professional as we can. And here we are.
Second and
That
goal
rain,
inside the
it
Raider
looks like a
1-yard line.
slow, light snow coming, but that's just the way it looks. It's definitely a heavy rain. Ryan Swift, and it's going to be
Wait a minute.
touchdown, Bulldogs! Ryan Swift, have yourself a night. That's your third touchdown. You have 8 rushes for 29 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's on a roll right
My
now.
bold prediction is looking correct, 21-14 before the extra point. But
Now, I did see Zach Miaskowski down there, and I think he had a big part in getting that touchdown.
everyone is into this. The band pumping up the crowd. And here we go. Solano ready for the extra point attempt. Ziglich with a hold. And it's good. 21-14. Bulldogs with 90 seconds left in this first half. Ryan Swift with the, here we go, the QB sneak, just pushing himself.
Yeah, everybody's just pushing him in. You could see him right there.
You know, Cam Newton,
Bottom.
he jumps over the pile. Ryan Swift ducks underneath.
Yeah.
A little different, but, you know, anyway, there's John Miaskowski. But here we go. The Raiders not used to giving up 21 points and a half, but they're ready. They lost in a overtime defeat, 34-28 to ICCP. Would have helped us if they won, but, you know, now they're angry at us when they should be really angry at ICCP.
Yeah, well, anyways, we got the kick coming up. Crowd is hyped. I'm hyped. Casey's hyped.
Whammy!
Everybody's hyped.
Here we go. And prepare yourself for the halftime show. It's going to be fully packed with action.
It's going to be a nice halftime show.
Definitely. Definitely will be
Bowling
very
Blankenship back
There you
nice.
go.
And that's going to be kicked out of bounds.
Kick goes out of bounds.
And here we go. So that's going to bring them about the 10-yard line. But in 90 seconds, this is who you're going to see at halftime. You're going to see the marching band, the
Raiders will
pupettes,
take over
the
first
cheerleaders, and
and
the
10
twirlers.
from their own 35-yard
I mean,
line.
much more action-packed can you get? You don't get this kind of action for football, NFL, but
Yeah, it's
You
like
know,
we're at a Chicago Bulls game. You got everyone there. You got the
it's like you're at
cheerleaders.
you got
the,
a game and then you got a show.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very nice.
Maybe that's a great part of RB football.
Have
We always got a great halftime show.
Here we go. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. Carly, he's under center. He has 90 yards passing, and he's going for more. He wants 100. No, he doesn't. He's
Looks
going to
like
run. He's going to go right, and bobbled. Should have been a catch by number 80. It is not. That was Jeski. The intended receiver.
Second down
But,
for the Raiders. Second and 10.
That's going to make a second and 10. Maybe the Bulldogs have another chance at just touching the ball. That would be very big.
Yeah, honestly, I'm thinking an interception right now. I think the Bulldogs are going to get an interception.
Yep. But second and 10 with 90 seconds left. 3 timeouts for the Raiders, 2 for the Bulldogs. As they're at their own 35, they hand it off to Cook. Cook's gonna find a little bit of a hole, and it's gonna be a 5-yard gain for Sean Cook, who's been very quiet. Only 45 rushing yards and a touchdown. Well, not very quiet, but you know, not Sean Cook like.
Ball carrier.
But here we go. Big third and 5.
To the Raider 41
65
yard
seconds
line.
left.
Timeout.
Timeout.
On that play.
Casey, I'd like to give a shout out to Dominic Dodaro and Dominic Rowe. They are 2 freshman football players,
Timeout
and
field.
I
Timeout Raiders.
wish them great luck. They both have great talent in football. They actually both play rugby, and they are going to be doing wrestling soon too. So
I'd like to say thank you to everyone who's tuned in on YouTube and RBTV to watch this very tight game between RB and Glenbard South, 2 division rivals, both incredibly trying to beat each other. And Glenbard South had
Yeah.
to call timeout. They both have 2 apiece. There's the crowd. They're all in, for Glenbard South. They're quiet. They have their umbrellas and their ponchos on.
definitely quiet right now.
They don't know they're on TV, though.
Yeah.
After a Bulldog timeout.
But here we go. 3rd and 5. Big RB crowd pumped up. These bleachers are shaking with all the feet pounding. He's going deep again. Nope. Number 23 is going to be enough. He stays on his feet. That is Hawkins, who now has 4 catches
Hawkins, the ball carrier,
for
dropped by
67 yards.
Great catch.
for the Bulldogs.
And move those chains.
Yep.
Not
Move
for the
those
right
chains.
team, but move those chains.
48-yard line. That's good for a Raider first down.
And that's going to
First and 10
be
Raiders
Carly's
to
just going to
48.
surpass 100 yards throwing. It would go along with 30 yards rushing.
That's number 80.
And it's going to be a big catch by number
Carly's
80,
pass complete to
Jeske.
Jeske.
And that's going to be a gain of about 24.
That'd be good for
That's a
Raider
whammy
first
catch.
down.
He's 2 catches for 30 yards, and add 30 yards to the total for Carly, who's a senior, probably going to be his last game. Oh, but usually 6 wins gets you in the playoffs, so if Glenbard South wins tonight, they're in the playoffs. If we win, we get home field advantage. So both teams playing for something tonight.
Yeah, this is, I mean, it's just, I wouldn't say there's that much pressure on the Bulldogs, but there's definitely a
They
lot of
wanna
pressure
play
on
home.
Glenbard.
Even though they're 6-0 on the way, away, you'd rather have a home crowd with you. Like the
Yeah.
12th man in Seattle, rather have the home crowd behind you than the visitors. Even though they've hushed the home teams as they're 6-0 on the road.
Hey, but Bulldogs seem to be doing pretty good right now at home. They don't seem so staggered like they did at homecoming, but they're looking
Bulldog
pretty
Nation
good right now.
definitely wants to see a playoff game here. So do all the people who spent all those precious hours building this beautiful stadium.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And the once perfect weather here in Brookfield has now become a light
Rain.
downdrop of precipitation.
Yep.
As, someone professional,
I would call it football weather.
get used to it. It's not spring, it's fall, but
Yep.
it's still gonna rain. I'd much rather rain than snow.
Yeah,
Because-
definitely.
It's the second to last weekend in October, and snow wouldn't be a shocker. We've had
Especially in Illinois, yeah.
Yeah, here we go. First down. He's going deep, and he's got, almost nearly intercepted by number 26 for the Bulldogs. That was broken up in the end zone.
by number 26, Devontae McCall
By
for the
Devontae.
Bulldogs.
Yeah, Devontae again. Key defensive player for
Second
RB.
and 10 for the Raiders.
2nd and 10 for the Raiders. 50 seconds left, and they're on their own 27. They're on the Bulldogs' 27-yard line, trying to get into the red zone and try to tie up this game.
Yeah, and that rain is really coming down
And
now.
if they can get the ball, if they can score here, they get the ball back to start off the second half. That's a pass to number 23. A very nice catch and run for a gain of 17.
Hawkins.
Nice
to
hurdle.
Hawkins.
It was a nice hurdle of the player right there.
And Hawkins is having himself a night. 5
Knocked out of
catches for
bounds.
83 yards. And for Javonis Hawkins.
Yeah, and there's the
Here we see-
replay.
Nice.
Here he
like
goes right
runs
here.
into our camera almost. I like that view.
First and goal
Shout out
for
to
the
Scott
Raiders.
Lagler down there with the camera.
Yep. Here we go. He's going to fake it, and he's going to... Oh!
Interception.
Interception!
They're running.
Who was that? Was it Dean?
Could be a pick six. He
It
could
was
go
Dean
all the way.
Zieglich. He's at the 35, 40, 45. Dean Zieglich. I said he'd have an interception.
Hey, I predicted it.
Dean Zieglich makes it 7 interceptions this year.
There's the
Very big a turn. That pass was tipped, and when that pass is just tipped up in the air,
A
it's
return out.
Dean Zieglich is perfectly placed.
yeah.
That's the second turnover.
There's the whammy play of the game.
Oh, there we go. So much you see all the rain.
Yeah, everybody
Tipped,
full energy
right in
right
the
now.
arms of Dean Zieglich, who definitely had a lot of blockers. As he had a 47-yard pickup there.
Yeah, but they gotta keep moving though. It's almost halftime.
No, but 27 seconds left, 2 timeouts. They're at midfield. They're going deep. Look for Zig.
Keep moving.
Oh, almost intercepted just off the hands of Lanham.
Incomplete.
And I'm going to look for Dean. I'm going to call him the Zigmeister.
Zigmeister, there you go.
And look for him to get the ball.
We got Ryan Swift. We can call him
Swifty.
Swifter. Swifter clean.
Look for 6 to 24 deep. Swift, he for the homecoming game, he hadn't thrown an interception yet. He threw 3 that night, but now he's I don't think he's going to be afraid to throw the ball deep anymore. Intercept. It's not like he's perfect not throwing an interception.
Yeah, everybody has an off day, you know.
Sad to see Jamari Wise still on the sidelines. I wish he'd be in this play. He's a very big threat. You know, he wants Declan Lanham wide open. That's going to be a gain of 10, and it's going to be a timeout called by Curtin. Gain of 10, Lanham.
There you go. 14 seconds left.
Down to the Raiders.
Clutch right here.
45
If Bulldogs, they really need a
45-yard
touchdown
line.
right now if they want a
Riverside
safe lead.
Brookfield, 14.6
That puts Swift at
remaining in the first
105
half.
passing yards and a total of 145 total yards. And, Matt, what do you think is the biggest storyline of the game? Javonius Hawkins, 5 catches, 83 yards. This Bulldogs defense
That
has
last
2
play was good
turnovers.
for a Bulldog first
Dean
down.
Ziegler has been relatively quiet since he had 30 yards on the first drive of the game. Or, you know, we have things like Sam Folk,
Down to the Raider
three catches for
43-yard
50
line.
yards.
You want to hear it?
Yep.
Ryan Swift.
Yeah, he's big. Three
Yeah,
rushing
yeah.
touchdowns.
3 rushing touchdowns.
That puts them,
And that's working for the offense. You just you get first and goal, and you just do a QB sneak.
yeah, that put Ryan Swift 3 touchdowns.
Just
He had
have the
7
offensive line
total,
push him in.
7 total touchdowns on the year rushing. And here we go. Big 1st and 10.
Now it
There's
looks like
14 and a half seconds left from the Raiders 33. Look for something deep and then try to get out of bounds. Zieglich, hopefully. Zieglich, he's gonna. No, he already
gonna run it.
committed.
uh,
Oh, he almost got hit from behind.
Swift on the quarterback
Almost caused a
keeper.
fumble. But that,
timeout.
Time out of the field. Time
9
out,
rushes for
Bulldogs.
Swift for 35 yards. He's been very big. 3 touchdowns. And we're at 6 seconds left and we're at the 35-yard line. So, Hail Mary,
I'm thinking trips. Either verticals or trips.
you know, when you're playing man NFL football, this is the play that you love doing, you love seeing. And when
Yep.
it works,
Yeah, especially in real life when it works, it's amazing.
a lot of times in real life it works, it gets tipped up and then someone's just there to catch it.
Yep.
It's not usually who you're aiming for to catch it, but
Well, it's because the defense has so much time to recover. You can just watch the ball go through, especially during a Hail Mary, because the ball is just in the air for a certain amount of time. It's very easy for the defense to react, and it's very easy for the offense to react. So that's
At
what
the
happens
Raider,
is
37.
the ball
Okay.
gets tipped and someone catches it.
if we're not doing a Hail Mary, we might be going for something short and out of bounds just to try to set up a kick. Because our kicker's got a pretty good leg. He's
That would be smart. Have
Yeah,
the
but-
2 wide receivers slant out.
but not with 3 wide receivers out there and Alan Carter. I don't think they're gonna run it.
Yeah, I think they're going to go
They're
all out.
definitely going with Dean Zieglich is in the slot, but Declan Lanham's been good. Here we go.
Going for a deep
Oh,
throw. Oh,
He's
he's
gonna
covered.
he's gonna juke the sack, and he's going deep, and that's gonna be interception.
Oh, intercepted.
Okay, that's fine. 1 turnover. Ryan Swift out of frame.
Oh, it's the end of the half.
And that's gonna be at the halftime. Key points. Ryan Swift has all the touchdowns for the Bulldogs. 3 rushing touchdowns. The touchdowns for Glenbard South are Carly had a rushing touchdown and Cook had a rushing touchdown, and we're gonna go into halftime 21-14 Bulldogs. And stay tuned for our halftime show here at the Kennelly Athletic Complex, featuring the Riverside Brookfield Marching Band, Puppets, Varsity Cheerleaders, and the Twirlers.
We have a
Stay tuned.
message from Bulldogs
Welcome
lead,
back to the RBTV Game of the
41-14.
Week. I'm Casey Valletta with Matt Angio. Currently, the Bulldogs are going to kick off the ball to the Raiders of Glenbard South as they have a 21-14 lead from the Ryan Swift 3 rushing touchdowns in the first half.
There we go.
Taken
Yep.
By
And,
Jimmy Foley at the 2, returned out
Kyle Carley, who's the quarterback for Glenbard South,
to
the
the
senior,
15-yard
and a
line.
rushing
The
touchdown.
Raiders will take over
And
first
Sean
and 10
Cook,
from
the
their own
amazing
15.
running back, has been silent tonight. He has a touchdown and 45 rushing yards. And here we go. Dean Zieglich, I think he's going to break through in
And
these
here we
next
go,
drives. He only
score.
has 30 yards right now.
Score is 21-14. Bulldogs have the lead.
Just a mist right now for the rain factor. The wind is moderately blowing. Fake, and he's going to get sacked. Sacked by the Bulldogs. And that's going to be a loss of 3.
Charlie, the ball carrier,
It's a
dropped
whammy
in the
sack.
backfield by Pribble Peardenach.
Whammy after
Lost
everything.
back to the
Makes it
13-yard
sound
line.
important.
Lost
Everything's
2 on
whammy.
that play.
Sounds like something I put in my burger.
Yep.
And some whammy.
Correction,
But,
lost back to the
Here we go.
9-yard line.
2nd and 12. That was a loss of 2 on the sack. That's going to put them at their own 8. The Raiders of Glenbard South, who are 5-3, looking to try to clinch a playoff spot. And Carly, oh,
He picks it up off the
wow. Wow. Tip pass wasn't picked off. Instead, right into the hands of number 80, Pete Jeske, who now has 3 catches for 40 yards.
On the stop for the Bulldogs.
And move those chains. That's a first down.
Move
And
him up.
Kyle Carley's got 170 yards passing right now, along with 30 yards rushing. And it's pretty big.
Yeah,
Look
Bulldogs
for-
defense is looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, look for Javonus Hawkins, who has 5 catches for 83 yards. The big story is, though, Carly has been picking up first downs off of 3rd down conversions.
I think if the Bulldogs want to get a win tonight, or at least a safe win, they should prevent Glenbard from
First and
scoring
10
this
for
whole
the
quarter.
Raiders at their own 29.
If you can see him on the TV, number 46, he's wearing the pink shoes for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And just off the hand of number 85, the intended receiver from Carly
Carly's
was
pass
TJ
intended
Springfloat, the
for
junior,
Smith is
who
incomplete.
has 116 yards and 1
Right,
touchdown
on the
this year
field.
so far. We were talking about Billy Bear, Jimmy Abol, not getting targeted yet. But here we go. It seems like they're good.
Yeah, and here's a replay of
Just
TJ
just
Springfloat.
overthrown. Almost off
Got
his
his hand on the ball.
Dean Zieglich was there to try to break it up.
TJ Springfloat, he's a junior. He's 6'3" and currently 175 pounds.
Currently.
Penalty is against Riverside Brookfield.
Yeah,
Pass
currently.
interference against the Bulldogs.
I think you lose a lot of weight by doing all these drills and running. So
44-yard line where the Raiders will
Definitely.
have the ball 1st and 10.
all interference, some penalty on RB. So it's 1st and 10 Raiders. He's going deep again, and oh!
Gets down right there.
Springfloat had the ball in his hands, and Dean Zieglich knocked him out.
Intended
Very
for
big
Smith,
whammy
incomplete.
from Dean Zieglich.
That was a whamtastic
Flag on the
hit.
field.
Man. You just made your catchphrase, and you've did it like 10 times.
Hey, that's the purpose of having
Here's the
a catchphrase.
replay. Wham! Sit down, Dean Zieglich says.
Protect your own field.
Looks like there's a penalty on the Raiders, so
Holding
Bulldogs
against the
accept
Raiders,
it.
that'll bring the ball back to their
1st and
30-yard
10
line.
for the 3rd consecutive play.
Repeat
That's happened
first
twice
down.
now.
Yep.
2 penalties canceling out each other.
But here we go.
1st and 24.
Dean Zieglich, the safety. Look, he already has 1 interception. Pearl Pierdonac has a fumble recovery. Look for Ryan Swift to get some type of turnover. Ryan Swift has 105 passing yards and an interception, but has 3 rushing touchdowns. So
Here we go.
4 wide receivers to the right of Kyle Carley, the senior quarterback, and he wants one of them. He's going.
Number 32
Oh,
drops
32.
it.
That was a drop. That wasn't dropped. That was a very nice attempt. That was intended
for number 32.
for number
Justin Getz.
32.
Bring up 2nd down.
The
2nd
wide
and 24
receiver,
for the Raiders.
Drew Vaza, was intended receiver.
It
They're all
is
30.
8:59 and it's currently 60 degrees.
Yeah, it's
A light
a little
mist.
warmer, but you know it's 9 o'clock, late night. So if you're staying up and watching football, or if you want to, tell your parents, let's watch some RBTV. Turn on the game, it's good. Or come down here. It's nice. You can still get in. That was a gain of about 1. And if you come down here, you'll come in free admission, not have to pay the fee
Football
because
carrier brought
at
down by
halftime,
Triple Pierce
come
now.
in for free.
Yeah, it's true.
Gain out to the 32-yard line
Come, stop listening to us on TV and
30-22.
come join us down here.
from the
At the
32.
game.
Yeah, sit in front of us so you can still hear us. But
Yeah.
come for the atmosphere.
Hear us and hear the game.
Yeah. And be with the fans, the pack fans. You might not have a seat though, because everyone
it's
loves
packed.
us. They're sitting with us. Oh, number 1, a drop pass. That was intended for Jim Abol. Jim Abol was intended.
Bring up
Oh
4th
my
down
gosh.
for the Raiders. 4th and
Okay,
22.
Billy Bear's gonna get intended. I mean, we had Jim Abol get intended. TJ Springfield got intended a pass for. Where's Billy?
Yeah, it's just the Bulldogs defense is just shutting down the Glenbard Glenbard's wide receivers right now.
So 4th and 22 because of penalties. And here we go. This will be a first punt in a while for the Raiders.
Ziegler back deep for the
Ziegler, that's a very nice high punt. Ziegler returns at the 35. He goes to the right. He's at the 40. Ziegler's down at the 40-yard line. Gain of around
Ziegler
5.
takes the Glenbard South punt.
Here comes Ryan
32,
Swift.
returns
He hasn't
it
had
out
a passing touchdown in 2 weeks.
to the Bulldogs
Let's
40-yard
get it
line,
here.
where
Let's go to the
Bulldogs will take
Zigmeister.
over
Let's
first
get
and 10. First
let's
and 10
get
Bulldogs
Dean
from their own
Ziegler 30 more
40,
yards
10-11 remaining in
and
the
a
third
touchdown,
quarter.
or let's give it to Pribs. And
Yeah,
let's go. Matt, you got to make a bold prediction.
bold prediction. Right now, I'm thinking Bulldogs are going to get some good yard coverage, and about at the 20-yard line, they're going to have to punt it.
There we go.
think that's what's gonna happen.
15's in motion and fake handoff. Ryan Swift. Ryan Swift's at the 45. He's at the 40. He's at the 35, 30. Ryan Swift down at the 27-yard line. That was a gain of 30 yards rushing for the Ryan Swift.
Penalty flag on
There
the
we
field.
go.
Oh,
it's a
penalty
penalty.
flag. Don't bring it back. Come on.
Preliminary
What's
indication
Swift's
of
weight?
holding
Because he
against
runs
the
really
Bulldogs.
fast. Ryan Swift,
And it looks
Now
like they're
across
moving
the
them
Bulldogs,
back.
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
6'3",
First
205. Oh, sucks. That was a 30-yard pickup. Taken back. Ryan Swift is 30 yards tired. He just sprinted. Is 205 pounds, 30 yards down that field, and he gets taken away. But you know what? He'll shake it off. Number 15, it faked everyone, that fake handoff. But Ryan Swift, sure.
Yeah, Ryan Swift is a big guy.
Bulldogs from their own
That's been the key to
33.
this game. Why Arby's winning? Because of Ryan Swift's feet.
Yep.
So here we go.
QB rushes and
First
stuff.
and 17. He's going to go. Is that Zigmeister? Ah! That was
Swift's pass
17-yard
intended for
throw.
Ziegler, broken up by Walker.
Broken up right at midfield.
Bring
That's
up
bring up
second down.
2nd down and 17 for the
Second
Bulldogs.
and 17 Bulldogs from their own 33.
And Ryan Swift's been passing the ball around. Ziegler has 30 yards. Jamari Wise has 10. Sam Folk has 50 and is leading this receiving yards, which is pretty big because he only had 5 catches throughout the entire year, and now he has 3 tonight.
Yep.
Second
we
and
go.
17. Look for not a run, but a pass.
Very,
So-
very light precipitation right now.
There you go. You sound like a weatherman.
Yep.
Handoff.
Meteorologist.
Everybody. Oh my God. Oh, that was a very nice run.
Handoff is to Jaminski.
Number 15.
Carries it out
Kaminsky with a
to the
run.
Raider 40-yard line.
And
gives a stop to number 24.
That's
John
going to be
Walker.
a gain of around 8. Let's bring up a 3rd and
Gain
9.
out to the 20 will be
And here we
3rd
go.
and 10 for the Bulldogs
3rd and 10.
on their own 40-yard
Here we
line.
go. Jaminski avoids having a no gain and avoids the tackle. And then it's brought down by his jersey. What a shame. But here we go. 3rd and 10 from the Bulldogs' own 40-yard line. Ryan Swift. He's got Alan Carter in the backfield. Declan Lanham to the left. Dean Zieglich to the right. Let's go. Dean.
Deep.
Oh, swatted. Swatted by number 1. That's Jim
Ebel.
Jim Ebbett, who's not been catching the ball, but he's swatting it like J.J. Watt.
Incomplete.
Yeah, he's earlier in the
up by the
game, he was
Raiders.
quiet,
It'll
and
bring up 4th down.
I actually said earlier in the game
Fourth and
that
10 Bulldogs
some
from their own
football
40.
teams like to save their best players for the second half or the end of the game. And he's playing right now, and he's doing pretty good. He's playing great defense right now.
So Alan Carter comes out to punt. Alan Carter's the running back so far, but he's been very quiet tonight. Measly 10 yards rushing.
And Jim Ebel is a senior. He's 6'2", and he is 190 pounds.
So he's only 20. He's 10 pounds less than Swift. Hard to believe. Oh, almost a bad snap, but that's a bad punt. But it's gonna bounce. Oh, it bounced right into the hands of number 20.
26,
26.
which is Devontae.
Yeah, he did not see that ball coming, but
Carter's punt down by Michael.
yeah, Devontae Michael. So here he comes. Here comes back Kyle Carley, who has 170 passing yards, 30 rushing
Raiders
yards,
will
200
take over
total
1st
yards.
and 10 at their own 31.
So do you think Sean Cook's gonna get the runs, or do you think Carley's gonna throw it?
I think Carly's going to throw it, and then they're going to let
Look for
Cook
Hawkins and Jeske to get the ball. Nope. Number 23 is going to run. That is a very nice run of 11 yards.
Javonis Hawkins.
Hawkins, the ball carrier,
Hawkins, he
brought
does
down
it
by
all.
Ziegler.
That's going to be his first rush for 11 yards. So Hawkins now has 94 total yards. And he
Gain up to the
normally
Raiders,
doesn't run the ball.
43-yard line.
Actually,
First down.
looking at the
First and 10
stats, he has
Raiders,
39
ball
carries for
43.
323 yards and 2 touchdowns. So Hawkins, usually wide receiver, but he's going to get the handoff there.
Javonis Hawkins.
Move the chains for a first down for the Raiders. Fake
There we
handoff.
go.
Carly wants it himself. He's going to have, gain of
getting
1
taken
before he's
back.
picked up. And that's going to be a very nice stop by the Bulldogs defense. Let's get the crowd back into the game. There's 8.5 minutes left
Carly
in
as
this
the quarterback
third
keeper,
quarter.
Brought down by Swallow.
And see the replay brought to you by the bus down here behind the stadium.
Yep.
Shout out to all of
LTTV.
them for doing all this very hard work and making us look good. So,
Yeah, and so far, great game. Close game.
very good game. You'd never ask for anything better.
Two close teams.
Here we go.
Precipitation is almost
None.
gone,
None.
but I'm sure it'll come
The
back.
field's still wet, though. And
Yeah,
this
the
is new
field's
turf.
definitely
It's
still wet.
slippery. New turf is oftentimes very bouncy. If you look at baseball, the
Barron,
Toronto Blue Jays, they
quarterback for
play
the Raiders.
in Rogers Center. It's all turf, and the ball bounces very high.
Yeah.
Here you go. It's a fake.
Oh, loses the ball.
Pass and
You
penalty
know
number one
what,
is
Matt? They
incomplete.
have a new quarterback. That's not number 7, Carly, anymore.
Bring it
That
straight
is
down.
number 9.
Number 9. And there's currently no stats we have for number 9, but maybe if we can get a close-up on him, we can see what his name is. But that's not Kyle Carly.
37
Hopefully
for the
he's not
Raiders.
hurt. That would not be good.
Or maybe they're just using number 9 as a clutch player.
Yeah. Number 9's a no-name that can throw
He's going
deep,
deep.
and missed number 1, Jim Abbott.
Fair pass and penalty
Jim
number
Elbow.
is incomplete.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah, Ebola. I'm sorry. I've been pronouncing his name wrong.
he is
Coverage on that play
getting a
was
lot of
good
play
now.
time. He's getting a
Bring
lot
it
of throws,
fourth
but
down,
he's just not
47 Raiders.
he's not picking up his slack.
Third straight punt for both teams now, as the Bulldogs are going to get their second try in the second half of play.
And I like this. This is the best part of a football game. It's when both sides are moving. It's only when a football game is boring is when nothing's
Ziegler
moving.
Swallow back deep
Yes,
for the Bulldogs.
you know that, Matt. It's good.
You know, we like to see deep passes and
I'm really
Right
interested
on the
who
front
this
four.
no-name quarterback is. Oh!
He blocks the
block
ball.
punt, and that's going to be picked up by number 10 is Sam Folk with the block punt. Oh my gosh, Sam Folk, you have 3 for 50 and a block punt. Oh my gosh.
it looks
Sam-
like he's down right now, but
Sam
hey, what a
Folk's
great
down.
block.
Oh my, Sam Folk's down. What a dramatic turn of events. Was there a late hit? Sam Folk is down. He is not moving.
Tons of injuries in this game.
Football's a dangerous sport, man.
It is, especially when it's slippery out.
Hopefully we can get a replay on that. Here we see a close-up right on everyone looking down. There's William Fry, the athletic trainer, trying to figure out what happened to Sam Folk here.
He's getting up. He's limping though.
Oh, that's not good. Sam Folk is leading this team in receiving yards, and everyone who plays offense that isn't named Ryan Swift has been doing good on defense. Zieglich with the interception, Pro Beardnock with a fumble recovery, and now Sam Folk, who's being carried off the field. That's not good.
Yeah, but right now everyone's just doing their part. Everybody's playing a great game.
Hopefully he's not out for playoffs. It's definitely a leg injury. He's not walking on that right leg. Now he's on the table. They're putting some heat on there. Right calf.
Looks like the left one.
Left calf. They're putting some icy hot on both calves. But here we go.
Bulldogs
First and
have the
10. Good
ball.
position. 19-yard line.
After the black punt.
Let's go
First
for
and
the
10
Deanmeister. The
at the Raider
Zigmeister.
19.
The Dean Meister.
They both sound good. Here we go. First and 10. Ryan Swift. He's got Alan Carter to the right. Landon to the left. Oh, he
he
fumbles
drops
it.
the ball.
Oh, that was almost
On the
a
play
turnover.
recovered by Swift.
But Swift, he realized Alan Carter didn't grab the ball
Lost
or
on that play of
miscommunication.
4 back
Yeah,
to the
just-
23-yard line.
I mean, it's cold. You said it's
Second and
59-ish
14.
degrees.
Yeah, something like that.
It was raining. That ball's wet, and the fingers might be a little numb.
Yeah, mistakes happen.
But It's warm in the booth, though.
Yeah, it's very warm in the booth.
Very nicely made booth.
Very
and,
lucky to have a booth.
Ziglich to the right. You got Jabitsky in the slot and Lanham to the left. He's gonna give it to Carter now, and Carter is going. Carter lateral.
He's
Come
getting
on,
dropped
no,
back real
stop,
far.
stop running backwards.
Carter dropped in the backfield.
How much of a loss are we gonna get there?
Yeah, it was a big loss, and right now Bulldogs are just looking pretty staggered. They need to get a pass through.
Lost back to the Raiders 30-yard line.
They're gonna give him a loss of 8 for Alan Carter. That puts him at 2 rushing yards now.
Get that stop on that last play to Weatherspoon.
Very nice stop. 3rd and 21 from the 30, so we're at the 19-yard line to start off this very nice field position, and we've gone back 11 yards. Not on penalties, on losses.
Yep.
Let's
Both teams are going at it right now.
Let's give it to the Zigmeister now, who we thought we had a little scare there 3 weeks ago when he got hurt in the homecoming game. But he's back, and he's not better than ever, but he's good. Slant, Zigmeister. Oh!
Drops the ball.
Dean, you dropped the ball.
Credit for Ziglich is incomplete. Bring him 4th down.
It's a fluke.
4th and 21 for the third. From
Go
the
for
30
it.
For the Bulldogs.
No, they're going to have to
6 minutes left in the third
punt,
quarter.
field goal. This is weird because it would be a 47-yard attempt for a field goal or a really short punt. And you know what? Swift's back out there for the offense.
Looks like they might just go for it.
4th and 21. It's too short to punt it and too long to kick it. So
Might as well just go for a throw.
come on, you do a quick snap while the defense is not ready. Jim Ebbett covering Declan Lanham, and Dean Ziglich is on top.
This could be big.
Oh, tipped, almost nearly
pass,
intercepted,
broke it up.
and Glenbard South's going to get a chance to tie up this game. Turnover on downs, and
The Raiders have
that's a
held, and they're
3rd
taking over
straight.
on
That was a
downs.
great field position. They needed 19 yards,
1st
and they
10
moved
for
back.
Glenbard South.
Very
on their
big
own
missed
30-yard
opportunity.
line.
That was not smart choice, though. They should have just punted it.
Sam Folk, he's getting his left leg stretched out right now on the sideline with William Fry. And the crowd is starting to
Garrett,
trying to pump up this
quarterback for the
defense.
Raiders.
Defense should be good. They
Yep.
should be able to stop him.
or
Looks like he
not.
faked it and went around
Number
What's-
9, who are you?
That's the
Stop
QB.
running.
He's
No.
fast.
Let's get that name.
Fair on the quarterback keeper.
Let's listen in, try to get this
Taken
name.
down by number 7 for the Bulldogs, Keenan Scott.
Keenan Scott. Keenan Scott is the mysterious guy that we don't know. Okay.
Came down to the Riverside Brookfield
So Keenan Scott
46-yard line. That's good
Seems
for
to
a
be the
Raider
clutch
first down.
QB. Keenan Scott.
Keenan Scott is the
24 on
quarterback.
play.
That was a 24-yard rushing gain, and he's in for Carly, who started off the game as quarterback, who currently is not playing.
Hawkins, the ball carrier. Met by a host of Bulldogs.
Keenan Scott's the Bulldogs player. So we still do not know who this unknown name is.
Got down to the 45-yard line.
Well,
A gain
for
of
right
1
now,
on
we'll
the
just
play.
call him
2nd
number
and
9.
Raiders from the Bulldog 45.
Yep, number 9. We just,
And here he goes. He's running again. He's
oh
got
my
quick
boy.
feet.
Stop.
Fair on the quarterback keeper.
He doesn't even have a name on the back. Glenbard South did not put names on the back of their jerseys, so.
Give the initial hit on
And
that play to Wicked.
so, no name. With a rush of 6, he's got 30 rushing yards.
3rd and 2 for the Raiders from the Bulldogs 38.
And I want Carly back. I don't like not knowing this guy's name. And
Well, hey, he's doing pretty good right now.
and they're giving it to number 23, Javonis Hawkins.
Good
What
stop.
happened to Sean Cook?
Hawkins,
Yeah, it
the
looks
ball
like they
carrier, brought down by
substituted some
Urbanski.
players.
You always said they keep him for the last part, and it looks like all the
A
good
loss of
players,
1 on that play. It'll
quote
bring up
unquote,
4th and
are
2 for
not
the
in.
Raiders.
So 4th and 2 now,
That's the Bulldogs
and
39-yard
they're gonna
line.
go for it at the 39-yard line on a 4th down and 3. Big play.
I don't know. I
They're
think
gonna
they should just all out blitz right here.
They're in a weird formation. They had the running back.
Looks like a timeout.
In front of the
Timeout
quarterback.
Raiders, 4:05
Timeout
remaining
Raiders.
in
We have
the
a game break. So
third quarter.
some weird changes going on by Glenbard South. Maybe they want to try to get everyone in. They're definitely not giving up because a win puts them in the playoffs. But why take out your running back with 26 touchdowns, your quarterback who had 170 passing yards, and no turnovers, or
Well,
one turnover.
There's two factors. Number 9 for Glenbard could be their clutch QB. So far, he's got some. He's got some good rushing yards.
Is he a running back? You know,
He's definitely a QB.
Matt, 3 weeks ago when we were losing in homecoming, they were playing the tunes, and now the tunes are back on. Trying to get the crowd all pumped. The cheerleaders are out of footballs to throw, but it's no rain, so no umbrellas.
Yeah, just very, very, very light precipitation still.
Yeah, so here we go.
Wind really died down.
4th and 3.
Game is definitely slowed down.
And here we go. Oh, it's going to be a fake punt. They're going to make it. I liked how number 9 fakes trying to get the punt.
Yeah,
like
he's very quick and agile. He can really trick out the
defender. And that was Sean Cook with the rush for a gain of 5, who has 50 rushing yards now.
Looks like Sean Cook's back in then.
He's back.
And we got a first down.
Move those chains for the Raiders. First down, they're trying to drive into the promised land, the red zone, and eventually tie this game up. And I think number 9's going to need a rushing touchdown.
I think you're right. I totally agree with you.
Sean Cook's not out there. It's Hawkins. Gives it to Hawkins. Hawkins finds a hole. He's going to get a 6-yard run before being...
Can't get him down.
The Bulldogs, they're showing a lot of aggression here. Just couldn't get the junior Hawkins down. Senior, 5'7". He's small, but mighty.
Strong dude.
He has 2 rushes now for 18 yards. So... No more Sean.
Bulldogs need to shut them down right now if they want to win this game.
Third down specialist or a penalty?
Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure. Take it back. No run. For that run does not count. I mean that's awful when you don't get you do something really good and it gets taken away on a penalty. It's just awful for the player. It brings his attitude down. He could change the attitude of his team.
Cost the Raiders 5 yards.
And that's a 5-yard penalty.
Scrimmage, it'll bring the ball back to the 38-yard line.
1st and 15 from the Bulldogs 38-yard line. Number 9, he's got Sean Cook behind him. Gives it to Cook. Or nope, number 9, take it.
Number 9, he gets hammered.
Yeah, but he got a 5-yard run before getting a wham-tastic hit.
Whammy hit.
Yep. Whammy.
Gain of 4 on that play.
That was gain of 4, but I'm surprised Sean Cook's not getting the ball. If they're going to run, why not give it to Cook?
Bulldog 34-yard line.
They're switching it up right now. That's all they're doing.
Definitely.
That's. I mean, it seems to be working. They're getting downs. First downs.
There we go. He's shouting to number 85. And he's shouting to his 3 receivers. He's got 4 receivers out there. Look for the pass. There we go. Fake handoff.
He's going to run it.
Going to run it himself. Oh, my gosh. He finds room. That's going to be... He's going to slide down at the 18-yard line. Gain a 16 for mysterious quarterback. That's going to be a... He's got 3 rushes for 34 yards.
Yeah,
Who is he?
He seems to be the mysterious clutch player. He's doing great right now.
On the stop for the Bulldogs.
Let's give him... We got to give him some type of nickname.
1st and 10
He's like the guy from Scooby-Doo. No one knows what... You know what he's doing, but you don't know who he is.
I don't know, man.
But 1st and 10 from the 17. He's going to run it again. Yep.
He's quick. Look at him go.
Touchdown. He's got a touchdown. He's got a touchdown. And we got a tie game. Oh, yep. Touchdown. Touchdown Raiders. It's a 17-yard run from our mysterious quarterback who has 4 rushes for 51 yards all on this drive. And
it's fair on the quarterback.
This is
yards and a Raider
so weird.
Touchdown.
All 5 touchdowns, all 6 touchdowns are rushing touchdowns
from QBs.
3 from Swift, 1 from Carly, 1 from our mystery guy, and 1 from Cook. As number 59 is ready to kick the extra point to tie the game with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and Devontae Michael almost blocked that field goal kick.
That's a big word, though.
Could have been another block kick.
Shoulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Yep. 2 minutes left.
Number 9 has changed this game, and Ryan Christie, he's the coach for the Raiders, and he was kind enough to lend us all the stats so we can be giving you, the viewers, these stats. It increases our presentation. It makes us look very professional, and we think Coach Chrissy, and he had a very bold move, taking out his quarterback who didn't do anything wrong. 170 yards and 1 interception and a rushing touchdown, and he calls number 9.
Yeah, and Brendan Curtin, the RB head coach, and Ryan Christie, both great coaches. All nice dudes.
Ryan Chrissy definitely deserves a better record than 5-3. But he got us last year twice in a row.
Swallow back deep for the Bulldogs.
That could change
So
now.
this is our year. Yeah, they never want to get taken
Raider
out.
kick goes out of bounds.
Every
Bulldogs
time.
will have the
There's a
ball
We think we're
second
gonna win.
10 at their own 35.
Last year it was 34-31 going in the last play of the game. That was last week, week 9, and a Hail Mary by Glenbard South defeated Riverside Brookfield. And that was big. It silenced everybody, brought our attitude down, and then we lost in the playoffs to Glenbard South. So we're playing for our dignity back, and we want revenge.
Yep. We got 2 wide receivers on the ends right here.
Yeah, Lanham and Ziglich. And we got Miskowski. No, we got Purple Peardenach and Carter behind Ryan Swift. First and 10 from their own 35. They get off to Carter, and Carter
Gets
has
stuffed.
just...
Handoff is to Carter.
Carter's at
Hit in the
0 yards
backfield by
rushing on 10
Valdez.
rushes. He was at 10, then he got the negative 8-yard rush, and now there's a negative 2-yard rush.
Lots of 1 on the play.
And
back
it's
to
just
the 34-yard
tough
line. 2nd and 11 for the Bulldogs. From
for
their own
Carter
34.
not having his night. And hopefully they stop giving it to Carter. Maybe give it to Jeremiah Clarkson, who has not gotten the ball yet all game. And he's not hurt. Oh, Carter's back there, but it's just a run. It's a pass.
Here we
Oh
go.
no!
Ryan
Oh no!
Swift. He's in trouble. He gets the catch.
Zigmeister!
First down.
That's not.
Swift's pass to Ziglich is complete.
Is that a first down? Can we move those chains? That's
Move
a
'em up.
12-yard gain for a Bulldogs. First down. Dean Ziglich is back. First
Out to
catch
the Bulldogs,
since the first drive of the
46-yard
game.
line, gaining a-
And now he's got a 13-yard reception. He's 3 catches for 43 yards.
There's the whammy catch.
Look for that was very nice.
15 on the
Scrambling,
play after
gain of
46.
15. So Ziglich averaging 15 yards per catch. And that's bringing up a first down just beyond midfield. Here we go, Swift, he's looking left. And that's a catch
Number
by
10.
number 10, Sam Folk. He's back.
Swift's pass
As
to
we have
Falk is
5-yard gain.
complete.
Sam Folk,
Gives the coverage to number
4
11,
catches for
Ryan
55
Willis for the
yards.
Raiders.
Man,
No.
who's going to have more
Bulldogs
yards at the
cross
end of this game?
field. They take
Folk
it
or
down to the
Ziglich?
49-yard
I think
line of
Ziglich, because
Glenbard
Ziglich
South.
seems to be getting the ball a lot more, and he's getting deeper yards.
Cor-
But I like
Second and
this. I
5
like
Bulldogs
they got
at the Raider
Lanham and they got
49.
Ziglich on the ends.
Yeah,
I think that's
Lanham,
pretty
Ziglich,
smart.
and Folks in the slot. Right now, Folk has 55 yards, Ziglich with 45. I agree, Ziglich will have more.
Ryan
Swift.
Swift.
That's a 6-yard run. Move the chains. That's another Bulldogs first down. That was a 6-yard run by Ryan Swift, who
Swift
has
on the
3
quarterback
touchdowns,
keeper.
10 rushes for 42
Takes it down to
yards.
the Raider 43-yard line. It's
Bulldogs
up for a
are moving
Bulldog
it.
First down.
This
First
is
and
good.
10 Bulldogs
We
at the
can't
Raider
give them the ball
43.
back. We've had 3 straight 3-and-outs. So
Now
let's go
55 seconds left in the game.
in the third quarter. So we still have 12 minutes remaining to try to determine who's going to make the playoffs, who's going to be home, who's going to be away. And it's all right here in the Kennelly Athletic Complex. Alan Carter, wow, what a surprise. Gain of
And
a
up
loss
to
of 1.
Carter.
Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, not to down Alan Carter.
Brought
He's
down for a
amazing.
loss. Gives
It's
the pass
just-
to number
Well, it's not
75,
really his
He's
fault.
been
but
the offensive line has not been giving him the holes.
Lots of
He
2 on that play.
he's getting
Second and
blitzed.
12
Now he has
for the
negative 2
Bulldogs
rushing yards on 11
at the Raider
rushes.
45.
I wouldn't blame it on the offensive
Well, he's a
line.
big boy,
I
so-
would just blame it. I wouldn't blame it on anyone. I think it's just Glenbard South's.
You need to find him a
Defense.
hole. You can't just give him. He's a big boy. He needs room. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. We're going to go in the fourth quarter
And
in a
that's the end of the
stalemate,
third
21-21.
quarter with the score,
There
Riverside
was
Brookfield 21,
one touchdown
Glenbard
during that
South
quarter.
21.
It was mysterious number 9, who might have turned this game around. He has 4 rushes for 51 yards. He was put in place of Kyle Carley, and Glenbard South found themselves a new quarterback.
Yeah, and here we go. One more quarter of action.
Man,
Be
who's going
12
to win
minutes.
this game? Why?
I can't tell you who's gonna win it right now, to be honest. Both teams are playing really, really good, and both teams really, really want to win.
Bold prediction, last second play by Glenbard South. I think this quarterback's going to tie it up in the final seconds. We're going to go to overtime, and then I'll tell you what happens from there.
Yeah.
But Bulldogs are going. Oh, they got rock and roll, pop music playing.
Jamming it up.
Definitely. Let's get everybody into the game, not just the players. The fans are trying to get pumped up. The cheerleaders, are they throwing stuff? Yep, the cheerleaders are throwing towels. And more footballs.
There you go.
Everyone's in the crowd.
Get the crowd in it.
Yeah. Everyone wants something. I wish they'd throw it this far, but do they have the cannon? Do they have the Swift cannon?
As we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play, Bulldogs ball, second and 12.
Oh, second and 12. Let's go to the Zigmeister there at the 45.
Swift has it. Drops it down to Ziglich.
That's Dean, the Zigmeister. Move the chains. That's a 13-yard game. That's a Bulldogs. First down. He's got 4 catches, 60 yards. That was a 15-yard gain. He's 4 catches for 60 yards. For you math whizzes out there, that's 15 yards per catch.
Yep, there we go.
And he surpasses Sam Folk now in receiving yards. And he surpasses his last week's total, which was 5 catches for 55 yards. And here we go. First down and 10 from the Raiders 31. Swift scrolls right. And it's going to be
looks like he dropped the catch. Oh, he's got it.
From Himinski.
Good catch.
Who has not been very active this entire year, but he's got 30 total yards this game.
We got some precipitation coming back down again. It's just on and off today.
It's like a mist, but football gods don't want it to be pitch perfect out here. Here we go, second and 4. That was a gain of 6 from Himinski. Swift's got Ziklich to the left. He's got Himinski in motion. He's going to fake it to Himinski, and he's going to take it himself. Spun around before he gets a gain of 2. And Swift has 11 rushes for 45 yards.
Swift got taken down pretty hard right there.
He can take it.
Yeah, he can take it. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to get down and dirty.
3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. I expect a QB sneak. Yep.
Yeah, there he goes.
First down, move the chains. Bulldogs, first down.
I think they can get a touchdown right now.
That'd be big. First and 10 from their own 19.
First down, first and 10 Bulldogs.
And here we go. They cannot give back the ball without having a lead. And they were on the 19 last time with a first down after the block punt, and they couldn't do anything. Ziglich to the right. In the slot is Himinski. To the left is Lanham. To the right of Swift is Allen. Swift fakes the ball to Allen, and he did not get the hole. Everyone saw that coming. Late hit. Carter got hit after the whistle. No penalty. That's going to be no gain. And
I think they need a throw right now. Like I said before, have 2 wide receivers do a slant out.
Yeah, maybe.
That they haven't done yet. They should start doing that, though.
2nd and 11.
Here we go. There's loss of 1 for Swift. With 10 minutes left in this quarter. In the final half of the game. And the Bulldogs right now trying to break this tie. Swift's got Miskowski in the backfield. The pitch to Miskowski.
Yeah, there's Miskowski.
And that's a loss of 1.
And that's John Miskowski.
It's every time we run it at the 19-yard line, it's bad luck. 3rd down and 12 now.
No gain on the play, bring up 3rd down.
And this is big.
3rd and 11 at the Raider 20.
I don't know how good our kicker's foot is. I assume it's good. He played soccer, but that'd be a 37-yard field goal. It's tough to ask for a high schooler. And 3rd and 11, I think they might not go to Ziglich, even though he's got hot hands, amazing hands. But he's going to get, no, it's a man coverage. So Ziglich probably going to get the ball here. Unless they're trying to just get better field goal position. Nope.
Ziglich is open.
Touchdown!
He's got touchdown!
Touchdown! Ziglich!
He's got it.
The Dienmeister with a 20-yard strike in the shoulder. And my prediction is looking a lot better. Dean Ziglich has 5 catches for 80 yards and a touchdown. And Swift has broken his streak of not having a touchdown.
Whammy.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Bulldogs. There we go. 6-24, and Ziegler usually had 20 more yards, and my bold prediction is correct.
There we go. It was a great pass by Ryan Swift and a great catch by Dean Ziegler.
And Ryan Swift had 140 passing yards and 46 rushing yards.
Perfect.
And here we go. Ziegler holds. Solano's good, and it's 28-21 Bulldogs. 9 minutes left, and if we can get another replay on that Ziegler's play, it was just perfectly passed. Ziegler looked back, and no one could see, and the defender was not ready for Ziegler. It's really good.
Yeah, and we got to get a glimpse of John Miaskowski down there.
We did.
Finally getting some minutes.
One rush for -1 yards, but it set up Ziegler.
Yeah.
Get the assist. So here we go. Big 9 minutes left. You don't know how many more possessions this team is going to get because that last possession for the Bulldogs lasted 6 minutes. So here we go.
So far, Bulldogs are looking to win.
Yeah.
If they can stop the Raiders, hopefully they can.
Now the mist is going way. There's absolutely no wind now. The wind has died down, but the mist is going from right to left. The wind, which started off 12 miles an hour going from the right side of the field to the left, has completely died down. Oh, no, now it's a little bit going.
Yeah, it's picking up.
But here we go.
It's going to be pushing against
Alan
the ball.
Carter with the kick, a very nice kick, and I'm putting it right at the 1. He's going to go. He's at the 5. He's at the 10. He's at the 15. He's going to juke. He's going to try to go around. This is Jim Ebbett. He's still at the 15, down at the 10. Jim Ebbett with a 10-yard gain.
Now, Carter maybe hasn't been having a perfect game, but he's been kicking it perfect. He's been doing great with the punting.
Now, Matt, now we have
their own 10-yard line.
The mysterious man
Number
out
9.
there. Number 9. As we got
See what he's going to do.
51 rushing yards in the last drive, and he had the touchdown. So look for that again. No, he actually hands it off to. Whoa! It's a fumble.
Fumble.
That's gonna be Bulldogs ball.
Bulldogs.
Fumble recovery. The Bulldogs have the ball. What a big turn of events.
That's a wham-tastic fumble.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Bulldogs take
Perfect
over.
fumble. Great defense by the Bulldogs. This is going to be
First and goal with the
great
Raider
lead
9-yard
advantage for
line.
the Bulldogs
The
as
Raider
well.
fumble.
As we see that replay, number 9, he just loses the ball.
9:03
Picked up by number
remaining.
54
Bulldogs
on the
have ball.
Bulldogs.
First and goal.
What a big turn of events. And now Swift has perfect position. First and 9 at the 9-yard line. Let's go to Zigmeister. Here we go.
Here we
9
go.
minutes left. They had the ball for 12 seconds. Hand off to
Handed it
Alan
off.
Carter. Come on, get positive yards. He will. That's 3. That's 2. 2 positive yards. Now he's at 0 yards on 12 rushes.
Carter, the ball carrier.
So we're at the 7-yard line. It's getting cold. Do we have a
Pushing
weather
way
update, Matt?
Down to the Raider.
Not yet, but it's feeling like it's in the
5-yard line,
50s.
gain of 4. Second and
Definitely
goal.
does.
Second and goal.
It's
Bulldogs
50
at the
to,
Raider
it's 60
5.
degrees still, but it definitely feels a little colder with that mist. A few people might have colds tomorrow.
It's actually 63 degrees now.
63. Oh,
It's moving up.
but I mean, people could get sick because it's not the best. It's rainy. Swift, go for 4. Down at the 1.
Swift on the quarterback keeper.
Swift has now 14 rushes for 50 yards, and he's at 190 total yards right now. So,
Ball is spotted at
what
the
a
1.
great turn of events for the Bulldogs. Propiernak taken out for Himensky, and third and 1
for the Bulldogs.
for the Bulldogs. QB sneak to Ryan Swift.
Yeah, Casey, what do you think?
QB
Both
sneak.
teams have been playing perfect.
Ryan Swift has 5 receivers. He goes
I think he's going to QB sneak it right here.
left to right.
Yep, there he goes.
Do we have it? Nope. He's stuffed. Ryan Swift did not get it.
Hey, he was close.
With
He's
the
very
ball
close.
carrier dropped short of the goal line.
Do we go for it?
Bring up 4th down.
Do it.
Yeah, definitely go for it.
I mean,
4th and less than a yard for the Bulldogs.
man, we got some coaches
Inside the Raider
in the
1-yard
crowd
line.
yelling same play. Matt, I mean, you.
I think
you've
they
got
should
some
do the same play. Maybe come around the end though.
They
Maybe
take
not through the
Lanham
middle.
out for an offensive lineman. Oh, now
Maybe-
they're taking 4. That's Zach Mieskowski.
Maybe take do like a pitch to the side. Maybe have coverage on that side as
Okay, wait, no.
Looks like they might just go
Give
through
it
the
to
middle.
Pribbs. Give it to Pribbs. Pribbs is no. Oh, touchdown. Do we know? No. And it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Ryan Swift has 4 rushing touchdowns. This is unbelievable. Ryan Swift, 15 rushes for 52 yards and 4, count them, 4 rushing touchdowns.
Whammy.
Oh my gosh, have yourself a night, Ryan Swift. 4 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown. Can they do any more?
Keep it up. That's all they gotta do is just keep up that lead.
They might have just turned this game around. That fumble is so costly because it put us at the 9-yard line, and now we're up 2 scores with 7 minutes left.
Here we go. They're looking to move on to the playoffs.
Glenbard South fans in complete silence. Riverside Brookfield fans cheering. And wow. Let's see this replay here. As he just
Look at
gets
it. It's
pushed.
just a big pile.
Yep, he got pushed in.
The
Definitely.
key Ziglitch right
And look
there.
at Zine. I love that.
Yep.
Oh man. I want to take a picture of that, frame it on my wall.
It's great for Ryan Swift, huh? Great
Yep.
for the Bulldogs. Everybody's doing perfect.
Definitely.
It's such a high-scoring game too.
Yes. We got a new score of 35-21 in favor of the Bulldogs after going into this quarter. So in a matter of 6 minutes, we scored 14 points. Amazing by the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs are pumped up. Crowd's pumped up.
Yep, everyone. We're pumped up.
Glenbard still got their hopes up.
Glenbard's hopes have been crushed, though, within these last 6 minutes. I mean, if you're down 1 touchdown, it'd be fine, but now you're down 2 and you only have 7 minutes left. You have timeouts, but might not be enough.
Yeah, but still, both teams have been playing perfect.
Yep.
They're both great teams.
Definitely. But, Matt, do you have anything else to say?
Let's go Bulldogs.
Yeah, let's go Dogs.
Blankenship and the ball is back deep.
I want to see Ryan Swift do something on defense now. All the offensive guys have run defensive, except for, oh my gosh, that's a big.
See, look at he's got the great punt.
Carter's kick sails into the end zone.
Touchback.
Touchback for the Raiders.
I'm gonna start calling Carter the boot.
Glenbard South will have the ball.
So
He's
here
gonna-
comes
he's
the
gonna
ball.
boot the ball.
Their own 20.
He takes that ball and he just gives it a nice whammy.
Yeah, and it's like right down the middle too. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Definitely.
I would say defense, offense, punting, special teams, all that has just been all out perfect for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
That explains the lead for right now.
Yes. 100%. Here we go, number 9, mysterious quarterback who gonna run it again. Oh,
Oh, trips him out.
trips on the hand. He had the juke, but he gets tripped up.
There,
Now he has
the
5
quarterback
rushes
keeper.
for 53 yards.
That was number 9, mysterious man.
Who are
Brought
you?
down by Campbell and Clarkson.
Then there's a
Gain of 2 on the play. out to
ball
the
boy's
22-yard
wearing a
line.
plastic bag.
2nd and 8 for
No,
the
it's in
Raiders.
fashion. The plastic bag poncho. I bet it's garbage bags nowadays are scented, so maybe it smells good. Oh, he's going deep.
Oh,
Oh,
almost
it was tipped.
intercepted.
That would have been a
Pass is
very,
complete.
it would have been a good pass. It was intended for jet ski.
Yeah, that
It
would
was
have been
3 catches for 40 yards.
Intended for
big
Jesse
game
to bring
changer
up
right
third
there
down.
if that was
Third
intercepted.
thing for Glenbard South from
I
their
mean,
own
that would just have
22.
iced the game.
Yeah, put the icing on the cake.
Now 3rd and 8 for the Raiders, who are probably in 4 down territory now, where they need to go for it every single time. 6 minutes left, down by 2 possessions, can't give the ball back. He's got room to the left. Why doesn't he use
Might
it?
get sacked.
No. Oh, he's got
He's
room.
running. And he's
Gain
out.
of 5. So it's going on 4th and 3
Error on the quarterback keeper.
for the Raiders, who have their new mysterious quarterback. And the Raiders need this because
Chased out of bounds.
they will not make the playoffs if they lose. Sad to say. They look like a good team.
Raider
But,
25-yard
Raiders
line
are-
will bring up 4th down.
they're definitely
4th and 5
fighting to
Raiders at their
stay
own
in this game.
25.
But right now, just RB's defense is just shutting them down.
They want their season to stay alive, but running out of time.
And not a bad season at all. 5-3, you know, it's a good record actually.
It's a winning season, but it's not the season that
They hoped
I know
for.
that Ryan Christie would have wanted. But here we go, 4th and 5 actually. They're gonna punt it. What? What?
There with the punt.
Are they crazy?
Well, it was 4th and 5.
Carrier punt is down.
Now there's 5 minutes left.
Inside
The
the-
Bulldogs' last possession lasted.
Bulldogs should just milk the clock pretty much.
Riverside Brookfield
Run it,
takes
but-
over. First and
Yeah,
10
just
at
run
their
it.
own
The Raiders only
29.
have 2 timeouts, but I didn't like that call. Now the Bulldogs, you might see Ryan Swift running a lot more now. And look for only to be passes on 3rd down and long. So this game, in my eyes, is just about over. Matt, do you think even if the Bulldogs can't convert here and have to punt it, say there's 3 minutes left on the clock, do you think that this game's over?
There's always a chance that Glenbard could come back, but I'd say for right now it's locked down.
Now I'm looking at the
First and
sideline
10
for the
for the
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs
Number
at their own
14 has been there
29-yard
all
line.
day. That's Jeremiah Clarkson. And why haven't we put him in?
There's a flag,
Penalty
false start.
flag on the
False
field.
start. So 5-yard penalty. But not
Illegal
many.
procedure against the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs are moving back.
First and
Billy
15
Bear
from
for
their
the
own
Raiders
24.
not getting passes. Jim Ebol not getting passes. Jeremiah Clarkson for the Bulldogs not getting in.
Well, the QB for Glenbard has pretty much just been rushing. He hasn't been passing that much, and that's probably why they're using him, because he's fast.
Yeah, definitely. But 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs from their own 24. Maybe a pass here because it's deep. He sets 15. Jabinski.
He's running.
Oh,
Oh,
Jimenez.
there you go.
Gain of
Just
about
run the
8.
ball.
Kaminski, the ball carrier.
Jaminski is his name. He's got 45 yards total. Jaminski, who hasn't been on the roster or on the
Carries
field
it
much
out
all
to the
season.
29-yard line.
Gain of 9 there. Very nice run.
Right
Yep,
out to
and
the
just
34-yard
keep milking
line.
the clock.
Yeah, right now there's 5 minutes, just above 5 minutes left in this final 4th quarter of play. Bulldogs up. 2 scores, 35-21. Swift wants himself. He's
Oh,
at the
he's
40,
running.
45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 32. Swift with a rush there. And that was a rush of 30 yards from the
Subs on the play.
33.
Played good for a Bulldogs first down,
The
down
first-
to the Raiders 34-yard line.
Yeah, I think we're going to see another touchdown, Casey.
That was very nice. Here we see the replay. The ball was at the. That was
And
very
watch,
nice.
watch the stiff arm when he gets up by the sideline. Right here.
Oh, that was nice. That was a 25-yard rush. So now he has 16 rushes for 78 yards, Ryan Swift.
Slow wind,
Man,
still light precipitation.
218 total yards. It's amazing.
He's dropping back. Quick pass, number 10.
That's a reception by number 10,
Kansas
Sam
complete the
Folk.
ball.
And I forgot to say that was a move the chains, a first down for the Bulldogs.
Down to the 26-yard line, gain a
But
9 on the
there
play.
again, a 9 for Sam Folk. Him and Dean Ziegler trying to chase each other. Sam Folk has 5 catches for 65 yards. Ziegler 5 catches for 80 yards. Surprised to see
Second
them
and a long run
throwing.
For the Bulldogs.
4 minutes left, and this game is
Over.
over.
And it's playoff time for the Bulldogs if they win.
Bulldogs are 4 minutes away from clinching a home playoff game, and you'll get more of us. Oh, what a catch by Dean Zieglich. The
complete.
Zigmeister. That's going to be a gain of
Complete to
10.
Ziegler.
He's got 6
That's
catches
good
for
a
90
Bulldogs
yards.
First down to the Raiders.
Here we go. It might be another touchdown coming.
16-yard
Now,
They
line.
Matt,
want one.
Dean Zieglich is 10 yards away from
First and
fulfilling
10,
my bold
Bulldogs for
prediction
the Raiders,
of
16.
100 yards and a touchdown. So,
Well,
There-
you were right on with your predictions today. So
not
I
all.
think he's going to get it.
No, I don't. I think they're just gonna run it. I want to see Alan Carter get a touchdown here. He's not had the game he's wanted to have. He's had 12 rushes for 1 yard, and I want to see him get a touchdown. Nope.
Fake run. He's got to keep going.
Zieglich
Deep pass.
way
Too
over.
far.
Way onto the newly put track. Dean Zieglich is gonna run for that ball.
This
Nope.
pass intended for Lanham, incomplete in the end zone, bringing
Yep.
up second down. 2nd and 10 Bulldogs
Ziegler,
from the
very-
Raiders, 16.
Dean Ziegler. Wait, that was Declan Lanham, but
Yeah, that was Declan. It was hard to tell. 2
2 and an 8.
2 and an
Look
8.
hard to tell. There's the Bulldog crowd, not pumped up, but you see umbrellas. It's a light mist.
Yeah, people are starting to leave, but
There.
you know.
There was a nice view of Dean Zieglich, the Zigmeister, the Deanster.
Call him Deanie,
I don't know.
whatever.
Swift.
He's
Swifty,
Swift on the quarterback
Six.
keeper.
That's a 6-yard run. He has 17 carries for 84 yards. Now, 84 yards rushing, 160
Knocked down
yards
by
passing. That's
Oswald.
224 total yards, man. He has
Came
had
down
himself a night.
inside the
So is
Raider
Dean,
10
6
yard
catches
line,
for
down to
90
the
yards.
Raider
Sam
8.
Folk.
Yeah.
David Piernack has the fumble recovery.
Everybody's having a good game.
3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs. 3rd and 2, Riverside Brookfield at the Glenbard South 8-yard line.
3 minutes left here at the Kennelly Athletic Complex. And it's 35-21 in the favor of the Bulldogs, who are going to clinch a home playoff game, folks. So come down here, watch them play here during the playoffs.
It was a run.
Number 2, Miskowski.
Michkowski, the ball
Now,
carrier.
you think they're probably going to punt it, right? Or just go for it?
4th and 1, yeah, they'll go for it. Might, no. They're putting on the kicker. Solano's out there for the field goal.
Brought down by
He's
Ash.
2 of 3 for
and
field
Willis.
goals this year. Clock ticking. There's 2:30 left in this game. Matt, any thoughts?
No gain on the play.
Win
4th and
for the
2
Bulldogs.
Yep, definitely. Going to be a nice win for the Bulldogs. So
Solano
here we go.
into
Swift's the
attempt
hole.
a field goal
Zieglich
out of
is
the
the holder.
hold.
2:08 left. So 2 minutes left. So that's not going to be enough. It's going to be a 3-possession game if he can make this. Kick is up, and it's no good. Block punt.
Solano's field
Blocked.
goal attempt
Blocked.
is wide.
That's 2 of them today.
Was it
Two
wide
block
or was it
punts.
blocked?
1:59 remaining in
It
the
was
I'm
a-
gonna need to
it looked like a
Bulldogs
looked like a
35.
wide punt.
Yeah, it was just wide. He just didn't get
Raiders,
good.
21.
See, a soccer player, they're used to having so much curve on that ball. Not for football. You can't curve that.
And there is win factor.
Yeah, the wind's blowing
But
against
it was
him.
win factor can't really move
So
the ball
still a
that much.
two-possession game. 1:59 left exactly, and mysterious number 9 is out there. He needs to go 92 yards.
Oh,
Oh,
he-
he's going
going
deep. He's got 85. He hits him. That's going to be a long reception.
Bears pass complete.
That's going to be a
by
reception.
number 85.
Game's not
Bears
over yet.
pass.
That's a 65-yard reception. Number 9, he has 58 rushing yards and a 65-yard.
Is good down to the Bulldogs 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Bulldogs 33.
That was 85. TJ Spring float. So here we go. He's in the game. So Spring float, 1 catch for 65 yards. And much like that, there's less than
There he
2 minutes,
goes.
but he's going deep. He's going deep.
again.
Oh.
Oh, drops the touchdown pass. There's a
Pass
flag.
interference, and the crowd's in a frenzy. There's going to
Their
be
pass is incomplete in the end zone. Penalty flag.
pass
down
interference
in
on the
end zone.
Bulldogs, most likely. That'll put them down at the 1-yard line if what I say is true. Let's see what the penalty is. It's big. Very big, because there'd be 90 seconds left. They'd be at the 1-yard line, down 2 possessions. Pass interference on the Bulldogs.
Uh-oh. This could be bad.
This is not football rules. NFL rules is usually, since that ball is thrown in the end
Penalty
zone,
on the play,
they'd be at the
preliminary
1-yard line. But
Yeah,
I
it looks
guess
like they're moving up a little
Pass
bit.
interference against the Bulldogs.
where's the ball spotted?
That'll cost the Bulldogs 15
15
yards.
yards penalty. Not like the NFL.
It'll give Glenbard South
Still.
1st and 10.
Hope
at the
for
Bulldog
Glenbard South.
18.
99 seconds left in this game. First and 10 from the Bulldogs 18, number 9, trying to get some hope. It's all you need is a chance, man. You say a chance. He's got 4 receivers, 3 to the right, 1 to the left, and the one to the left is huge. Spring float, he's big.
He's going to run. He's sacked.
Sack! Back, there's a sack by number 54. That's going to keep the clock running. What an amazing play by the Bulldogs.
Bear is sacked by number 54,
That was
Jake Campbell.
Jake
for the Bulldogs.
Campbell with the sack. That was
Lost back
great.
to the 20-yard line.
That's gonna loss of 2 yards. Timeout by the Raiders. They only have 92 seconds left, Matt. Do you have hope in the Raiders?
Timeout, Glenbard
You know, as
South.
much as of a good team that they are, sadly, I don't think they can pull it
It's gonna
off.
come
But
down
you
to
know, both teams played a great game.
It's gonna come
I
down
wish
to,
luck for Glenbard South next year.
in the offseason. Hopefully they can bring up some good guys from the sophomore. But I think it's gonna come down to an onside kick because they're gonna get the touchdown. I feel it. They
Yeah.
have 3 more plays, second, third, and fourth. And it's gonna come down to the onside kick, and I think Dean Ziegler is gonna be the main guy who has to catch this onside kick. But here we go. Second and 12 from the 20.
After
The
a
Tunes were
Raiders
playing
timeout,
this
Raiders
Bulldog
ball, 2nd and 12
fan base.
at the
If
Bulldog
they're not
20.
in umbrellas, they're shivering. It's getting cold. Looking to the right, he's got spring
Uh-oh.
float.
Arms up. Ooh,
Oh, he drops it, and he's mad at himself. But there was a flag.
Pass is
Holding
incomplete
on the
in end
offense,
zone.
it wouldn't have been a
Penalty
touch.
flag down on the field.
10-yard penalty, and that's gonna be repeat 2nd down and 22 for these Raiders. That was big. So even if he caught it, wouldn't have counted.
Oh,
Penalties declined. 3rd down and
Holding
12.
against the Raiders.
So, and right now the time is 9:51. So thank you for staying and watching us.
yeah.
True
late
fans,
game. Very late game.
You know,
Penalty is
Friday night
declined
you
by
could
the
be doing
Bulldogs.
anything, but the fact that you're staying and watching and listening to us,
Means a lot.
it really
2nd
means a
down
lot to
for the
us.
Raiders.
And we're grateful for that, and we thank
Correct
you.
the 3rd down Raiders.
Just as much as we thank the cameramen and the crew, everyone in the truck,
Everyone.
we thank you for everyone who made this production possible. And we thank LTTV for bringing over the truck.
Helping out too.
But here we go. 3rd down and 12 from the
Glenbard South at the Bulldog
from
20.
the 20-yard line of the Bulldogs. He's going.
Another
It's-
deep throw.
Oh,
and he
no
misses
pass
it.
interference there.
Pass into the
Intended
end
for
zone,
number
incomplete.
32. Number 32, that is wide receiver Justin Goetz, who is a quarterback, a junior, but looks like he was a wide receiver there. Then again, so it's going to come down to 4th and 12. You don't need to go for it all. You just need to go
Pass
for
was
what's enough.
intended for Justin Getz.
So here we go, Matt. All or
That'll
nothing.
bring him 4th
82
down.
seconds left.
Yep. Here we go.
4th and 12 for the Raiders.
Crowds died
at the
down.
Bulldogs 20-yard
The
line.
rain keeps going. Wind's picking up.
Yeah, both sides have
Game's
died down.
almost over.
The little bit of hope took something out of this RB crowd, but they just feel good.
I think they're just tired. A very long game.
Yeah, this game started at 7:30 approximately, and it's now 10. So they're ready though. 4th and 12 from the 20. He rolls
Drop
right.
it back.
He's got room though. Avoids a sack. Oh, avoids a second sack. He's got room to the right.
He's running. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Why
Oh,
is he
he's
trying
down. There's a flag.
to 2 flags?
There,
Very
taken
nice
down
play.
by Clarkson, penalty flags
He
on
must
the
have ran at
field.
least 50 yards there. Rolled to all the way to the left, all the way to the right.
A little roundabout.
If this flag's against the Bulldogs, it's gonna be a 1st down most likely, and if it's against these Raiders, game over. 68
Oh, yeah.
seconds left, minute 8, in the final quarter of play. Bulldog Nation looking for their 8th win, clinching a home playoff spot.
Now, what are you thinking? Unnecessary roughness? Something like that?
It definitely was a
Roughing the pass?
block, a legal block somewhere, because it was thrown. It's gonna be against the Bulldogs. That's why the ref's talking to Curtin. It's against the Bulldogs. Yeah, Curtin's trying to make his point on why this shouldn't be a penalty. Take it off the headphones so no one can hear.
Yeah,
Here's
he's
the
gotta be
replay,
careful.
though. Look at this. Avoids the 1 second, number 9. Runs around Pribble Pierdenok. Gets his 1 block in the back. That,
Thanks to the cameraman for that coverage.
yeah, very nice. Good job seeing with the play for this cameraman. And it's raining down there, so we thank you for being out there and just helping us. Penalty on the Bulldogs. It'll be an automatic 1st down for the Raiders. Move the chains.
Yeah, this isn't
There's
good.
a lot of boos coming from the crowd, mainly
Penalties
from the
against
men.
Bulldogs.
And here we go. Curtin didn't like the call. No one likes the call. Give us some hope. They got 68 seconds. What down is it? The scoreboard is not telling us what the new down is, but
Looks like it might be 4th down still, but they just moved up.
it's a 4th down and short. Here we go.
It goes. And he drops it.
Hey! It's going to be broken up by David Piernak. Turnover on downs. And the Bulldogs are going to win the game. Bulldogs are going to go have a new game. They're going to clinch a playoff spot here at the County Athletic Complex. 8-1. And the Bulldogs are going to go in the playoffs, beating Glenbard South after that rivalry game that they lost last year. And Glenbard South is not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
We're not going to have to worry about them. And it all awaits this ICCP game tomorrow against Fenton for deciding who comes in first place, who comes in second place.
Yeah, I mean, great game, huh? Really great game.
Man, you never know, though. I mean, what happens if he kneels it and he drops the ball? There's been weird plays in football before, but here we go. They're in their victory formation, the Bulldogs.
There we go.
They need the ball. Are the Raiders going to call their last timeout?
Great game.
So
Second down.
I'm going to give you some last game, some final stats. Kyle Carley, the quarterback, originally for the first half, 170 passing yards, 30 yards rushing, and a touchdown. Sean Cook held to less than 100 yards all season. This is the second time we've stopped a big running back, and he only had 50 yards rushing and a touchdown. Billy Baird did not get any receptions. Now, Javonis Hawkins, he had 5 receptions for 83 yards. Pete Chesky, 3 catches for 40 yards. Ryan Swifto, our player of the game by far, 17 rushes for 84 yards. He had 4 rushing touchdowns, 160 passing yards. Dean Ziegler, 6 catches for 90 yards, 3 turnovers by the Bulldogs, a fumble recovery, interception, and there's a block punt.
They're going to the
The
playoffs.
Bulldogs' next game is going to be the first round of the playoffs. This crowd is pumped. And, Matt, this has been quite a game. Swift has shown how amazing he is both ways. Dean Ziegler is back, baby. And, Matt, I want to thank all of our crew tonight. I want to thank all the fans, all the people in the truck, all the cameramen for covering this game. And for all of us here at RBTV, I'm Casey Valletta.
I'm Ed Angel.
Thanks for watching, and next time you see the Bulldogs, you'll hear us announcing the first round of the IHSA playoffs. Have a nice night.